he went to ASU. I think
He went to ASU?
Yeah, we went to the same college together.
Bro, that's crazy.
I remember MF.
Yo, bro. Dude, that guy was a ledge.
Ledge. He was
Oh, my God.
He was so much taller than you, too. He was a lot funnier, too.
Some of us don't need to eat.
What?
Some of us are plants.
No, none of us are plants.
Dude, I'm actually just a plant. Like, put me in the sun.
No.
And like,
Put me in the sun.
And what happens? What happens to a plant in the sun?
They eat.
bro,
They grow.
They eat the sunlight.
It eats it.
They
It
eat
takes
the sunlight.
photos
They
or something.
swallow it like Cheez-Its.
They fester.
They don't fester.
I don't
You're
think
also not done eating.
I don't think they swallow it like Cheez-Its.
Don't eat it like
the
that.
weird thing to
Do you
swallow.
think anything that was said was good? You said take photos. He said swallow like Jesus. He said fester.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Okay, plant expert Ludwig, go.
Okay,
Now
tell me what chlorophyll is right now.
So you get your stoma, right?
What?
That's what a plant has. It's called the stoma, and it's if they smoke too much.
Yeah.
And then they use photosynthesis
Stugma these.
to change sunlight into chloroform.
That's literally exactly what I said, and it's annoying because you're just saying what I said, but you're it differently.
Bro said
And we
chloroform.
can do that.
You know what I
Mammals
mean?
can do it, too.
This is literally just you AI generated my essay.
You know how I had that revelation where batteries are crazy that one time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, like batteries are, like, you ever really think about a battery? It's crazy. I did that again, once with batteries, and then next with Venus flytraps.
It is crazy.
It's like, do they have a brain?
do they?
These are high thoughts.
Science Twitter.
No.
These are high thoughts. You just
I think
high
as a
thoughts.
sober person, we should wonder.
It doesn't have
Although
a
it lacks a
brain.
brain. Well, I mean, let me try to figure it out on my own. I feel like
It just has
first.
nerves it reacts to. Maybe
These are high thoughts.
these are high thoughts. Yeah. You know what? You know who also had high thoughts? Marcus Aurelius.
Denderin Franklin.
You know Marcus Aurelius. You've done your Roman history.
Yeah.
He
Boy,
he wrote
ganging them.
He wrote
Well, he was chief in Roman weed.
he wrote a little journal when he was chief in Roman weed, I guess. And he was like, dude, food is just like animal carcass, and purple clothes is just like crab blood that we're putting on clothes to dye it.
Yeah.
That's some age-old weed thoughts.
Yeah. So
Dude,
you've
know
been
that-
having the same thoughts they've been having for 2K years.
this weed thoughts from the 1800s. It's like, whoa, dude, our slaves are people.
Yeah.
Yo,
Those are hold on.
yo, these guys are fucking people.
Literally just like us.
Holy,
This,
yo,
this is bad.
Yo, what if a woman voted? Yo,
Dude, Mesoamerican societies used to eat mushrooms all the time. And there's like documented like of them just going on mushroom trips and being like, we're all just beads on the string, man. Like we're all the same, dude. It's really funny. And that's why they were so advanced. And that's why they ripped people's heart out on top of the pyramid. Which we should do at the wedding.
I don't
did they
think
do
we
that?
should do that. I do
The
think there's a
Aztecs,
lot
yeah.
of human sacrifices. I'm reading a lot about this because there's some big drama with Mesoamerica on Twitter.
how do you rip
No.
a, how do you rip a
There's a Mesoamerican, like
oh, on Mesotwit?
all right,
is
we're
like-
canceling the Aztecs.
This is like those
It's
fake
over.
tweets, those fake historical tweets. It's like just taking historical figures and having them have Twitter beef. Is this what you're talking about?
No, there's like a game that was coming out, and it was like defend the Aztecs from the Raiders,
Spaniards.
from the Spaniards.
Yeah.
And,
the Gollum game.
And that was like the game.
But wait, is Gollum just representative of what
Is he the
Spaniards look
Spanish?
like?
yeah,
Yeah,
the
okay.
Gollum is
Sure.
That's what
decrepit
Cortez looked
Spanish
like.
conquistadors.
He just wanted yummy gold for his yummy little weird head.
And then the Twitter historians popped out, and they're like, actually, the Spaniards barely did anything to the Aztecs. It was like fighting with a different group of people called like some with a T. I don't know. So they changed the game. They just straight up changed the game. They're like, pick either side.
Well, also the way the Aztec pyramids looked were really like boring and gray, and people were like, "Well, it actually doesn't look like this. Here's what it does look like."
Yeah.
And that was another thing.
So they changed it. They made it more historically accurate. And then they're like, you know what? Pick either side. You can be the raider or you can defend. And then everyone's like, I don't want to be the raider.
I don't want to be the guy who raped and pillaged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would I want to be that?
And then the second layer of
I want
that
to be that.
is,
I want to be that. Ooh.
and then the second layer is that is like, oh, you want to be the Mesoamericans who had slaves and sacrificed people, and then everyone's like, and so it's like moral high grounding over people from thousands of years ago who did some fuck shit.
I can't believe these people from the 1400s do not fit into our modern moral framework. Oh,
Yeah.
oh no.
This sucks.
If I didn't have like a computer and Valorant and like sanitation and stuff, I might go pillage. I don't know.
Do you think you'd
I'd
pillage?
be bored.
You would not pillage.
I would.
Yeah, he would have
Bro
no.
would be the most pillaged home in
Oh
all
my
of
God,
Mesoamerica.
Aiden would have the most pillaged home by far because he'd let everyone into it.
He wouldn't.
No.
He wouldn't have a home. He
Aiden
would
would
not
be
have a
royal,
home.
a royal eunuch,
I'd be
and we know this.
Yeah, you would be.
yeah, that'd be tight.
You'd be a palace eunuch. So something else one
True
of the
neutral.
old civilizations did, which is I think it was the Assyrians. There was such bad juju sometimes that the king or like the master or whatever would go and hide, and then they'd have a fake king that was a eunuch. And they would just leave him there and absorb all the bad energy. And he would just live as the king for like 180 days and then they'd fucking kill him.
And Aiden wouldn't even notice anything besides dying.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's like when I play blackjack and then I just say out of the hand.
Yes, it's exactly like that.
And then it's like, let's let the bad juju of this deck fall out.
And then Slime loses all of his money, and then you step back in and you're like, all right.
I kill slime and then I step back in.
You shoot me in the casino and I fall to the ground and you're like, all right, let's get this money.
That's like the moment I always like realize I have a blackjack addiction is when I just don't play a hand and I look around and I'm like, I feel so much better. Like, oh my God, I have nothing invested in what's going on right now. This feels so good.
See, that's different because if I am not playing and I don't have, it's like there's no sweat. Like I can sweat my friends, but like I want in.
Yeah,
I want in.
that's how I feel before I've
in,
started playing. But if I sit out a hand, it's like sobering.
Dead to me in.
Get
to me in.
Dead to me in.
By the way, toupee update, everyone. If you didn't see on Twitter, I have to grow my hair out for like a month.
I
Give
can
us
see
a
it
give us a
growing.
left
Yeah,
right. Give us a
I
left
can
right.
obviously see I have
It
not
honestly
shaved.
looks like it's growing pretty good.
Yeah.
It's growing pretty. I mean, my sides grow
It's
really
giving
fast.
Zidane.
What is that? Thank you.
Yeah.
He was the monkey main character from Final Fantasy IX.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
what I'm talking
that's
about.
what he was talking
Yeah.
about.
That's right. He used thief swords.
That monkey was also a great French soccer player.
Who headbutt in Italian.
I remember that. I remember the gift.
Everybody remembers the headbutt, but not.
Dude, I took over E-Bomb's world for like 3 years.
Yeah, I was gonna
It
say.
was like the only thing on the website.
Devastating as a young French boy.
So I am getting the sides.
Throw.
Basically, I have to grow out the sides.
French
So
9/11 with Zidane got a red card.
He's just got the second red card.
I didn't even know he was French.
You know that was his
French.
last game. Do you know that was his last game ever? He said World
said,
Cup
"Fuck it,
final,
bro."
last game he will ever play professionally. And he's like, fuck it, we ball.
I'm gonna break this guy's heart through his rib cage.
Dude, imagine if he died. Wow.
That'd be so hard.
That would be a definite a cultural moment.
Dude, what's the thing? If you hit somebody in the sternum like just right, their heart will stop. That's what happened to that football player.
No. It's in Donnie Darko. Your like ghost comes out, and it's the path that you go to,
Yeah.
The 5-finger death punch from
Yeah.
Kill Bill.
and then you shit your pants and die like Dave Carradine
You got a
did.
movie? You got a movie for this?
That's how Houdini died.
Yep.
That's not a movie.
That was a real guy.
They made a movie about it. It's called Houdini.
Did they?
Look it up. Houdini movie.
It's a
I
gamble.
don't think magicians.
It's a gamble.
I don't think magicians ever die.
You could have said The Prestige, but you didn't. Survey says Houdini being a movie zipper.
Do you really think I'm wrong on this?
Wait, you for real?
Bang.
It's called Houdini.
1953.
1953. Like you knew that, you piece of shit.
I am a film student.
Yeah.
I love this series.
Houdini is nice. He shit his pants in the water tank. It's a flute by his head.
welcome back to the art. It's episode 99.
Is it really?
It's 99.
Episode 100.
One away from our final episode.
We did it.
Yeah.
We've
That's
said-
what I was thinking. What if we just hit 100 and we walked?
I think when we quit, it should be without warning.
That'd be hard.
And we also have to all die.
It should be without warning to each other. There should be a bomb. If we don't know.
So basically one person kills the other three.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
No,
he
the
doesn't
zipper
show up.
decides when we die.
Okay.
What if it's a coup? What if we have a coup and one of us kills the other three and then we replace the other three?
Hold on.
And it's Wizzy, Olivia Rodrigo,
Yeah.
and Vice President Joe
Wizzy?
Biden.
Yeah.
Like
Wizrobe.
Okay.
Wizrobe.
Did I
and
stutter
Olivia
at
Rodrigo.
you?
It's
Let
just
him finish.
it's a very I haven't heard the name in a while.
Oh,
Wow.
Damn,
that's okay.
it's like that.
Hasn't even
It's
been
not
that long.
like that. I'm
It's
just
like
saying
that?
it's like it wasn't. Mizzy's more popular these days.
Mizzy.
Ms. Kiff.
No,
Who's Mizzy?
you don't know. He's the British guy, the prankster.
Oh yeah, yeah. He was on that news show,
Yeah.
and the news guy was like,
Get the fuck out of
"Get the
here.
fuck out of here."
Is this British prankster who just was doing pranks where he like walks into people's homes
Oh,
Yeah, you just walk into your house.
and
It's a
he like
prank.
just went to the front of a train and just started like touching the buttons.
oh yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah.
It was like real life GTA.
Yeah.
I saw. Yeah, that's hard.
It's not hard. He's a real fucker.
Is he a fucker?
He's real.
Is he
I think he's a real
dangerous?
fucker.
I think it's cool
Is he a
to
dangerous
press
fucker?
buttons on a train. He might be dangerous.
I don't think they do anything. I think it's time we expose
I'm just.
conductors.
I wish we would. I wish we'd go back to an era where we walk into homes and touch buttons on trains without the need for cameras. I guess.
Michael Moore did this in Bowling for Columbine. He did this bit where he went and walked into Canadian people's homes and was like, look, everyone's
Yeah.
really nice here. And it was like some sort of statement about, I don't know, gun violence in America after Columbine shooting. And it didn't really make sense now that I think about it. But we all ate it up.
Also, not safe to just intrude in people's homes.
In Canada, it is.
Even
in
even
Canada, he
legal.
proved it. He proved it. He proved it.
It
he proved
depends
it,
on
he
the
proved it.
prefecture, but it's mostly chill.
Yeah, which Canadian prefecture?
In
Tag yourself. I'm Saskatchewan.
In the Fukuoka prefecture of Canada.
Nova Scotia.
How'd you know Fukuoka?
Huh?
How'd you?
How did you know Fukuoka?
How did you? Wait, what?
What documentary you watch?
I didn't watch a documentary. I
Are
just know
watching
this shit.
some? What do you mean you just know
I know
this
which one.
shit?
I
I
know
know
which one.
about
No, no,
ganging
no,
them.
shut the fuck
I know
up.
about ganging them.
It's the Kraut one. The
You-
Kraut one about Imperial Japan.
No.
You could not show me on a map all 50 states, so you have no business knowing about Fukuoka, Japan.
You don't think he could hit all 50?
No
What's his
shot.
name? The Baron? Baron?
Barrett.
The Red Baron pizza.
Barrett.
Yeah, I'm Red Baron. Red
What's
Barrett.
up, Brent? You look good, man.
Barrett.
Where'd you get that dope ass jacket, bro?
It's from across. It's one of my favorite artists.
That's so tight. What do you? Are you
You have
like?
a favorite artist?
Are you a journalism major?
Yeah, I just said one of my favorites.
You have many favorite artists?
Yeah, I probably have like
I mean, Snail House, right? Like,
When do
it's
you-
just people that
Sam
are.
has not in the top
Do
5.
you,
It's not-
when
that's
do you
fucked
listen
up.
to music? I'm always surprised when you tell me about a song you like because I feel
Is
like
Mac
you don't
DeMarco top
listen to
5?
music.
He's probably top 5 right now.
Mac
Do you
DeMarco?
like Salad Days the most?
Did you know?
No.
Did you know Mac DeMarco's Canadian?
Yeah, you told me this last time. We talked
Yeah.
about this because I
Yeah.
couldn't name an American artist and I kept
Yeah.
thinking Canadians.
Yeah, it's great.
I've
know
been
either.
big on music because I'm walking. And
Yo.
I haven't found like a new podcast that I like, and I haven't found like
So you don't like the Daily?
Daly's
Well, it's
Daily was
just-
fire today.
it's not bad. I occasionally listen to it,
Today,
but like
this one was fire
I
because
walk for 2 hours every day.
we were talking about.
You walk for
Ludwig
2 hours
music.
every day?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Why?
so
We were talking- yeah, you were
long.
here. We were talking about this.
I have to walk 10K steps every day. I have an ongoing bet with a guy named American Pete who lives in Japan. A little confusing, I know.
His name is American Pete. Let
And
me
the
do
bet
this.
is 70K steps a week, and if you don't hit it, you have to buy the winner a ticket to your
Here's
country.
what else
Your-
you need to know
your-
today.
Your side of the bargain is so much worse. Because he will walk for 2 hours in his day every day just to be in Japan.
Yeah, no, so initially I was fighting a losing battle.
You should-
and he
you
was
should have
bragging about
odds.
this, but they're hitting monsoon season. So he was sending me video updates of him like in the pouring rain, like fuck you, man, like fuck you, this fucking sucks
That's
out here,
funny.
and it's like just literally coming down.
American Pete is a gaijin. And let's talk about sex
So you're
tourism.
telling me
So you're telling me she's 1,500, and it's not weird to jerk your shit?
There's poop in the underwear. And you, when you put the yen in and you turn it. Now,
Sabrina, what's your take on this?
I mean, yeah, Michael, it is. There's poop in
Michael doesn't even make sense anymore.
Does it?
They wouldn't be able to say about
I'm Japanese expert Karen Wijilikutty.
Karen Takanaka.
That's an NPR name. Keep
And
going.
I'm in Japan. I've been stationed here for 8 years from NPR working on overseas stories.
Yeah.
And I-
Station.
and it sounds, and I got like a shit Zoom call audio. It's like, yeah, Michael, it basically, yeah, it is. There's poop in the underwear, and you pay for it. And that's pretty much it. You know, people love doing this. So you're saying that that's all I got.
People all over Japan
We can get out.
are buying the poopy underwear.
They're buying poop.
They're like,
And to the 40 people who listen to the Daily, scene. Great.
It's a great episode.
So that was
today.
the daily section of our podcast.
Next up, we're gonna do Planet Money, and stick around. We'll do a Come
No,
Town
you
one.
know who does it? You know who does the worst fucking brain rot accent these days? Which I think is not a good channel because everyone always talks about how bad he is. It's Economics Explained. He's an Australian guy, but he ends every inflection with like, and so when the economics of Australia are like
is pretty accurate.
He does sound
And
like
it's like, what the fuck's going on? Like, who taught you that this is important?
I bet if he talked chill, more people wouldn't understand him. Like if he talked in his natural voice, you'd just be lost.
I don't think that's true.
I think it is.
The thing
I think
about
those
Rug,
thick Australian
you could say
accents
that.
are so thick.
He said it perfectly.
yeah, I
He's-
know. It's weird. Fuck. I don't know. Brain rot. You got a brain rot voice. He's got
It's
a
not
brain
called
rot
a brain
voice.
rot voice.
It is a brain rot
It's a
voice,
bit of a
though.
brain rot voice, a little bit, yeah.
It's enunciating for the camera.
Oh,
For the camp.
For the camera.
I enunciate, and you know, I know what you're thinking. I always enunciate. Like, just be fucking normal.
Impression Perry, can you shut the fuck up?
I had a lot of coffee.
You do
today.
SpongeBob?
SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Why is it so good?
That was weirdly good. So we have a bet going. Me and American Pete, 70K steps a week. And to
American
get
Pete, the
10
sex tourist.
American feet. I want to see. I want to see what he's got going on
American
in his
Pete.
shoes.
So hard to get through a sentence these days. And 10K
Because
steps
we're
a
always
day.
on our phones.
10K steps a day is about 2 hours of walking,
Okay.
which is a lot.
Well, yeah, it was on
a
your
lot.
Instagram story. I was like, because you were like, I have to do this bet, and then you posted later is 14 miles walked, and
Yeah.
you were like, this took all day, and I'm like, what the fuck is he doing?
Well, I was in Dallas, and you don't walk in Texas. It's just not a thing. You just can't walk anywhere.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so
Roll coal, bitch.
I was 27K steps short on the final day. And so I just woke up and my whole goal was to walk 27K steps. And it took me the entire day. It was all I did that
you
day.
listen to music.
I listened to a lot of music. I listened to a good chunk of audiobooks, some podcasts.
So cultured.
Bro, just attach that shit to Swift and just make a loud noise. He'll
You know,
give you 12K steps in a couple minutes.
dude, that is what he also sent me. Is he said, I bet you're just tying your Fitbit to Coots and calling it a day. But no, I'm doing it. My legs are sore. I tried running. I thought I could do a marathon. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. I really thought before Saturday that if I had to do a marathon, would just get it done. I would keep my
You
legs
just keep
moving.
running.
I would just keep running.
It's like, why stop running if you want to finish the marathon?
You finish because you just keep running till it's over now.
And then I went to a track, middle school track. No kids were there. And I started running.
don't have to
Why'd you look
specify.
at me?
So much was weird.
What I feel like is weird is that I can't get through a goddamn sentence without getting interrupted.
I
I'm
feel
saying
like
nothing
that
weird.
one is
I'm
fair.
saying nothing
Yo,
weird.
usually I like the yard, but when they interrupt each other constantly, it's like really distracting. And this episode was probably one of the worst.
I want to hear what Ludwig was going to say about all those kids not being there.
No kids.
Reddit post.
Had to hop a fence to get over that middle school fence.
You trespassed.
I
on
trespassed in
middle
middle
This was
school.
the weekend.
and then noticed there was no kids around.
Well, I knew
You're
that
like,
before I
ah,
trespassed.
shit.
No, I knew that before. I
Because you were hanging onto the chain link fence, just looking.
like a 6-foot chain link fence like this. And I started running around the track, thinking I would just keep going until I do my 27K steps,
Right.
which is about a half marathon. 3 miles in, I quit.
Really?
I just couldn't. I didn't want to run. My
it's
legs
because you're
weren't.
too much meat. You got too much bones on you.
I'm light. How much do you think I weigh?
100,000.
Fuck.
Wait, I get this on the dot.
182.
178.
You guys are crazy. He weighs 188 pounds.
I'm 184.
Oh
I was 181 at my lowest, but I think right now I just say I'd be 184 clean.
That's crazy.
And so I started running 3 miles, couldn't do it anymore. Started walking.
Yeah.
Just and then spent the day walking.
I mean, you got to practice.
I know.
You think you earn everything. Just
No,
get everything for
I-
free in this world.
It's because I saw this fucking video from this dumbass YouTuber, and now I realize YouTubers are liars and cult leaders.
YouTubers are
That's-
liars.
And it said I ran a marathon in Heelys. And it was this guy who never run a marathon, and he did it in Heelys.
Every video of I ran a marathon in X, they never do it.
No, he did it.
Well, he did do it.
He did it. It took him like 9 hours, but he did it. And he ran a marathon in Heelys.
And his feet were really
And his
fucked
feet
up.
were rancid. They were gross British feet. Gross little British
Were they,
feet.
well, they were
had bad
gross
teeth.
before?
They had bad
His
teeth.
feet.
Yeah, the
I
nails
feel
were
like
his teeth.
you're implying the feet had bad teeth before he ran.
I never got to see the teeth before, but I assume they were gross.
Toenails are feet teeth.
Yes, and
Right?
they got
Yes,
worse.
that is confirmed fact from science.
and I saw him do it, and I thought, well, that YouTuber
It's
can
like,
do it.
you go to like the encyclopedia of like discoveries of science by nations. It's like Great Britain. It's one page. And it says toenails are feet teeth.
Toenails are feet.
all they figured
and
out.
there's a hand-drawn British flag
it's like Dave was here.
from
thoughts.
Knightsbridge, LOL. Dude, I found a. This happened to me in Target, and I genuinely, I was like, this might be the day I go down. I saw a guy, and I'm in the self-checkout line and buying paper towels. I got a shitload. I got the Brawny. It's really big, and I'm holding on to it. And I walk up, and there's like a line for self-checkout, and it kind of wraps around. And I look, and there's this guy with just giant big purple hair. From the back, I'm looking at him like, oh, that's crazy, purple hair. That's huge. It's like big and frizzy. And then I start scanning this person, and I notice the shoes. They're like big yellow, like Kingdom Hearts shoes. And they're like dirty.
Like clown shoes?
They're like clown. Yes, they're clown shoes.
Okay.
And they're like dirty, meaning like he wore them a lot. And then I start scanning upward, and it's like, okay, now he's wearing like a leather jacket as well. And I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool. And then the guy,
You said it's cool.
And then he took out his cable.
it's like Kingdom Hearts. But then it turns around. This guy's wearing a full-on, like really detailed, full-face rubber clown mask with like purple hair attached. And he's just staring at me. Dude, it was so weird. And this is in fucking Target. And he basically looks like a battle clown. He looks like he was someone who the Joker recruited to be in his gang to like rob a bank.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at him, and he's just staring at me. And I'm like trying not to be a pussy, so I'm just looking at him instead of like looking away, right? Like it's an alpha clown situation. And he's just looking at me, but I can't tell if he's looking at me because like his eyes are inside the mask, right? So it's just a clown looking at my face. This is in Target where everyone's being normal. This is during the weekend. And then he just turns around slowly. He's got like arm tats and shit, and he's got, I forget what he's had in his hand. And I was like, this guy is like, if this Target ends up on the news, like this is why.
Dude, just run.
Yo,
I just drop the Brawny and fucking run out the door.
If he has anything nefarious planned, just run. He's got fucking clown shoes. He's not
probably,
catching up.
probably wasn't even a clown. It was probably a liberal who brought all the pride clothes.
Dude! Yes!
You probably thought he was a clown because they all have purple hair.
Dude, he was buying Bud Light, pussy!
He was buying a Bud Light factory, and then he also was buying the gay clothes.
He was buying a big gay Bud Light beer
Oh,
can.
gay clothes, Bud Light, fucking big shoes.
It was crazy,
He's
dude.
probably looking at you because he wanted to kiss you.
And even the guy who was like administering the self checkout, you know, was like the person that handles it. He was just like, "Yo, like the outfit, man. Like looking, like he was trying to like."
Break the tension.
He was, you know, he was basically going, "Hey, what's up? You're really cool, man. I always thought you were really cool." He was trying to get the "Don't come to Target" message.
Clown says, don't show up to work
Randomly,
tomorrow.
I'm actually excited for school tomorrow. I have a weird feeling school's gonna be fucking dope tomorrow. You feel the same way, or you feel differently?
Oh man, and I just kept thinking, I was like, if this guy like pulls out a fucking with the Switch and he just starts going to town, because that's what like
Run.
I know you run obviously, but I was like, man, like
It'd be funny to show up in the clown costume and like have planned to do a shooting, but you go like all the way through getting your products first.
yeah,
and,
you end up just like buying
and you get
toothpaste.
in the line.
Another thing fucking YouTuber's done in a marathon. Clown shoes.
Really?
Yeah, the
This is
Mr.
a-
Beast did.
Mr.
This
Beast.
is a pandemic.
It's a pandemic with these guys.
That's what I'm saying.
Yup.
They probably they probably got Bud Light poured on them like Gatorade at the
Mr.
end.
Beast, like Mr. Yeast infection. That's what he wants everyone to have in America. He wants everyone to have
They
yeast
want
infection.
all the way around
I
that
don't know
pussies.
where he's I don't know where that
Yeah,
came because
well,
the Bud
he's-
Light maybe.
I don't know what COVID is.
This episode of Mr. Beast is brought to you by suppositories.
I gave all my friends a yeast infection
I infected all my friends' pussies.
for no reward.
Chandler, stick the suppository up your ass now.
Wait, can you get
Whoa,
a
it's in
yeast,
my ass.
Can you get a yeast infection in your butt?
Oh, is it just your
I think
dick?
you can get yeast
That's a
infections
beast
anywhere.
or is it
infection.
kind of anywhere? I don't know.
Beastables.
I think if there's a hole, there's a yeast infection.
Dude, he should make
People can develop yeast infection inside, outside of the body, including
Oh,
the anus.
Yep, anywhere.
They should make the feasible
Who do you
double
think-
as a
Who do you
suppository.
think has go back Zipper? Who do you think has the yeast infection in this picture?
this
It could be
stock
either.
photo.
Like
It's
she,
Yeah, they're
definitely
both.
her.
Maybe no, it's both of them.
No, he's just sleeping.
she would be like, oh, he has a yeast infection.
He has the
yuck."
infection. He has the infection. And she's like, I can't peg you right now.
He does look infirm.
Wait, is he asleep and she's waking up in the morning
It's a
and
stock
saying,
image
"Fuck, I
we're
have a
studying
yeast
right now.
infection"?
It's a stock image.
It's
here.
a stock image, but it's the one that gave anal yeast infection symptoms.
No,
treatment.
we're talking about Aiden for the audio viewers. We're just looking at him.
Aiden is
talking.
bent
If one
over
had one,
showing.
if one had one, how would you solve it?
Shit, first shingles, then an anal yeast infection. You're a hive of disease.
For episode 100,
I will re-get shingles, but also double it.
anal yeast infection bells.
We'll go to the next one.
Double my shingle.
Double your shingles, and you give it to the next person. You just like it just cuts to you rubbing
Eventually, someone dies.
from shingles.
If you keep doubling it, yeah, you can die from shingles.
you get full body shingles.
And
then
is that like
toxic
too
mega-
far?
I
Like, if it
survived a
consumes you?
life-threatening illness.
yeah,
Is
yeah.
it like the
Anything about that?
symbiote from Super
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
Aiden's
You
a
almost-
survivor.
Oof.
You ever think about that? Aiden's like a survivor, kind of.
That's really sick.
I'm a survivor.
He's the closest of any of us to a pirate.
We're on Survivor. Who lives the longest?
Me. I'm
But
obviously-
in this Survivor, like you stay till you die,
I mean,
or you can quit. You can
Is it
quit.
filmed?
me,
Is it
me,
filmed?
me,
It's,
me.
it is filmed.
Is it like the show?
It's just Survivor, yeah.
Wait,
Okay,
okay,
one to
you're
one.
being an asshole. You like ask a question and then he's asking a couple questions to clarify, and then you're like, I don't know.
No, because I was losing it. I think it's Survivor, the show.
Okay, I think Slime wins.
Boom.
Okay, now it's Alone, the Discovery Show, where we're all put somewhere in the Great North, and we have to live there as long as possible. And you don't know how long the other people are lasting, but the last one to tap out wins $100,000
Oh,
million.
so someone could have already won, but they just keep going.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
that is
prisoners of
actually-
Ledna.
I think they tell you when you've won, but you don't know how many people have dropped out.
Oh, I see.
Me.
Well, Aiden probably like gets married to like an elk or something, so he might find a life up there.
Yeah, you would find a life.
But
No,
there'd be like, but there'd be like no video
It's
games.
not an
So
elk, it's a caribou.
Aiden's out. Ludwig. Ludwig would just. I think. Is there a sunset? Do you see the sunset?
Yeah, there's a beautiful sunset.
That's fucked. It's hard for us.
How- he's got too much shit. He's got too much
Anthony,
shit to do.
he talks shit and he goes, "I'm gonna dust you fucking guys." And then like in 2 hours, he's like, "I'm done. I was fucking stupid."
Yeah, I actually think you would tap out first.
You tap out
I never-
first.
I've never
agree.
done this.
I don't agree because of masterbaker. Because you won masterbaker.
Okay, we're gonna
what do you
get to that in a moment. I do agree
What do
though,
you want
because
from
you
me?
literally went to our gym and you went, "This is a prison gym. I couldn't lift here."
That's
which
not- I
I
didn't
thought
say
was
that.
the bougiest thing you've ever said.
I did. I said we need a cable machine, and you agreed.
I do
and
agree.
I did call it a
I
prison gym.
fundamentally
Wait, why
agree
wouldn't you?
with
Why
that.
would, it's. I feel like
I do lift here.
I
by
would
the way.
imagine you say like, "Whoa, it's like a prison gym. Cool."
Yes, exactly.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm saying he's changed.
Wait, no, dude, you're not.
Shh, hold on.
You
Don't-
need to listen
can
to
you
him.
actually give the adults 1 second? Can you actually put your hands over your ears?
No, because he's
I'm
lying.
being serious. I'm being serious. Keep
He's
your
lying.
I want your hands
Put
over
your
your
hands
ears.
over your ears for a
No,
second.
he's
I want
lying.
your hands over your
Kiddo,
ears.
It's gonna be gross.
Please.
It's gonna be gross. You gotta
Kiddo.
cover it up.
He lied
Please,
about
for the
what he
show,
said.
For the show and for me, please. It's the hair. Oh, it's the hair. It's turning him to a
It's like
different
the
guy.
opposite of Samson from
It's
the
like a
Bible.
different- it's like a different guy. All right, you can uncover. You're good.
What'd you say?
Well, I wouldn't.
I was
if
wrong.
I need you to cover your
I was
ears.
wrong.
What'd you say?
I didn't say anything. I said, okay, you know what I said? I said it's like Samson from the Bible.
What does that mean?
That's
You
what
gotta
I have to
figure
look
it
up
out.
later.
You use that clue to know. It's like a.
That's all I said.
It's like a crossword
What I
puzzle.
said after the prison thing was like, actually, those guys in prison are fucking swole because they don't have cable machines.
Yeah, calisthenics.
And that's what I was trying to say so bad. And you didn't. And you literally didn't let me finish.
Just dropped coins.
That's insane.
You did win Masterbaker though, which we all think's impressive.
I think it's way more impressive
I'm sorry
now.
I didn't let you prove you like prison.
Yeah, you should have.
And in conclusion, Slime would definitely still not last as long as me in a
I
line.
don't think that's true.
You win?
I think
Wait, you
you,
didn't let me finish. I win.
Oh, come on, buddy.
why do you win?
Come on.
Grit.
There's also no video games.
I don't need video games. I just quit them.
I
I've done it
I
before. I'll do
quit
it
it
again.
too.
I don't win.
You don't win. You don't win. You could win.
I do win. I think it's you and me top two. And then you end up being like, actually, like I haven't made a mogul melon forever, and the brainworms are getting to me, and I don't have mogul.
If I
melon.
heard this conversation before the competition, I would win it. If I didn't,
From
I would
spite?
lose it from spite. I would.
Yeah.
I
I
could.
think
I
I
could garner
still-
more
You are
spite than
spite
any of
motivated.
you.
I still beat you with spite.
No shot.
You with spite, I still win.
You try to lay down on the ground. And the ground is made of ice, and you go, "I hate this."
No,
And you just
You
go
wouldn't
home.
have a space heater.
No, because I have more spite power than you, and you have more of a life than I do.
No,
you guys all have lives that you need to get back to. I was born for the wild, and
It's like the saddest reason.
I
It's
do
like, I
agree.
have nothing.
I'm the
I have
biggest
Your
loser.
example was
Nothing going
cold,
on.
right?
Huh?
Your example was
Yeah,
a cold
yeah,
place.
that's where alone
Yeah, I think that
usually is.
anywhere not cold, you win. 'Cause I think that you are a survivor who will eat bugs and enjoy it, and then come back and be like, "Dude, I ate bugs. It was so cool." And you'll be convinced that what you did was cool in a way that none of us could ever feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it'd be like when I found out you can eat thistle root. You know you can eat it.
Yeah, but you have no one, you
What
have no
does
one to
that
tell
have to
that.
do with it?
You
What do you
would-
guys
you
have
would
any-
find that cool with no one to tell.
What if there's
You
no
know you
reason?
can eat it,
someone to
right?
tell.
That's the difference.
I don't care.
And it's televised, so we're good.
I would be afraid of someone thinking I was dumb for saying the thistle root thing, but you turned it around into making it about you. I eat bugs for the love of the game. You eat it for the clout. That's the difference.
Without the YouTube video, he has nothing.
Yeah.
Without the YouTube video, I don't like bug. Aiden's literally threatening me by squeezing a can and saying, "This is your skull."
Why are you doing that? Why are you pretending to be Edward Norton's the Hulk?
That's his fucking body.
It's not my body. Stop
What
squeezing
you
it.
can't squeeze his body like that. You can't touch that
Oh,
Adonis.
ow.
Did you cut yourself?
Ow,
You know
wow.
what'll help that? You know what you should do is take out your Mint Mobile phone and call the ambulance and pay.
Call the Wambulance, you loser. Anyway, Mint
Yeah.
Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month, and it's Ryan Reynolds free.
Ryan Reynolds free.
We finally have outed classic
We have him
sex
tied
pest.
up somewhere, right?
He's gone. He's gone. We tied him up. We took care of him. And so now you can just enjoy Mint Mobile online only with less cost.
And you don't gotta think about like Deadpool or the movie Waiting.
Or Blade
Waiting.
3.
Because like he was like kind of a dick in Waiting. You
And
know?
he was also Broken Lizards Club Dread. Snore.
I think Van Wilder
he
was
was-
damaging to young people.
He was so bad in Blade.
All plans come with unlimited talk, text, and high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. That's Mint Mobile. Don't you understand? Get the plan shipped to your door free. Go to mintmobile.com/theyard. Ryan Reynolds.
I like how
it's
it's simple.
it is simple.
/the yard.
/the yard. Mintmobile.com/yard. And
numbers?
also, Ryan Reynolds will deliver it to your door hand
No,
delivered.
he's gone.
He won't.
He's
I know
gone.
he won't, but he will.
he
I
will.
don't know what he's saying.
But he
by that.
won't.
It's Blake Lively
But he
now.
won't.
Blake
He won't.
Lively will do it, and she'll give you a light kiss on the cheek.
I like that they're
I keep
still
the Blake
together.
Lively.
I like that they're still together.
It is
Yeah.
cool. You know what? We're pro Ryan Reynolds.
Hey. Right, guys? Like, come on. So that's mintmobile.com/theyard. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month. Zipper loves his Mint Mobile phone they sent us. And you could love yours too.
He's always chirping about
He
it.
calls a lot when we're doing the pod. That's why he misses sometimes putting the things on the
That was on
screen because he's on the
fucking call.
phone.
Yeah.
He's gossing.
He is gossing with other zippers about.
He's Ryan Gosling. You know what I'm saying?
I hated that one.
What does that even mean?
Fuck
Just let
you,
me
What
do
does
man.
that
my
fucking- what does
thing,
that
bro.
fucking
Fuck
mean?
you.
It's not about you.
Go to mintmobile.com/theyard.
Fuck you.
I wanna
And
do
we'll
this
go
anymore.
back to our podcast.
All right, Eamon, tell us, because you've had a fantastic week.
Yeah, you could say that of humbling myself.
For context, Cutie runs a show called Masterbaker. Slime was the winner of the inaugural Masterbaker
Can I say?
season, where you crushed the competition and
Well, I'm
made
the
a
goat.
phenomenal cake to win it all.
What can I say? Squeaks was too bald.
And you went on the show.
Yeah.
You went on the show.
Yeah, and I made it to the
And
finals.
so it's like 4 days, I think, total?
5 days.
5 days
It's 5
total?
days.
You were dog shit.
Dog
I
shit.
made it to
butt
the finals,
ass,
though.
actually.
Every day. So I'm going to correct for people who didn't watch. You were so dog shit that you had to get saved by chat day 1 and day 2.
Yeah.
But by far, I think you made what most people would consider poison. Is this accurate?
I feel like you're being aggressive.
Do you
I think that was what
If
it
you
was.
fed what you made to a rat,
Yeah.
would it live?
Would it continue being a rat?
If it ate like all
would
of it,
Zipper 3 eat what you made?
No.
Right. Yeah.
It was literally like synthetic colored chemicals.
I
Like,
almost don't like. I surprised myself.
At how bad you were?
Yeah, yeah. The
Yeah.
pie was extraordinary.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
isn't
Can we get some pictures of some of the stuff?
isn't
Zipper?
the real truth that you were just trying to run it down?
No. I promise. I was not. I was a little stressed last week because I think, like you had talked about last time, the show takes up this big chunk of your schedule, like in your day, right? And I think for most people who are doing it, that's the thing they get to focus on for the week. But I had like some competing obligations. Like each day, I usually had like I was doing like meetings right before the show and then meetings right after the show in like these blocks
with flour on your face.
Yeah, so I'm just like stressed because I'm fucking baking while I'm thinking about like the Riot Games pitch I'm working on that I have to get into the meeting of like 30 minutes after I'm done being told that my food is shit.
John's.
And but I tried every day. I just have so little understanding of baking. And I've got I finished dead last the first 3 days. The third day, they finally did not save me. And the reason I didn't want to be saved was I couldn't take any more shame. I was like, it was funny at the beginning, but my ego was so beaten down that I'm like, I cannot be
you were a
brought
fan
back.
favorite because they wanted to save you.
I know. And I like begged.
I just wanted to watch him burn.
I went into Aiden zone and said, please, please do not save me today. I cannot take more shame.
I thought there should be a rule that you can't save 2 times in a row. There's Aiden.
There's so many funny frames from this show of you just looking like the saddest guy in the world.
This is a genuine emotion.
This is like Guy Fieri before he gets zapped in the machine to become an amazing chef.
Yeah, before the Captain America experiments.
So I'm kicked off, understandably so. Poisoned the judges 3 days in a row.
Judges many times.
But then Cutie asked me and Zoil to come back for the final day to be sous chefs. And each one of them picks one of us. So Fan picks Zoil, and then Myth was left with me.
Picked you.
He picked me.
By default.
But day 5 finals was way more fun because when you're the sous chef, you just do what you are told and you do it as well as you possibly can. Way more fun. I was so much more pumped about day 5, and then we also made something edible, which for me was a breakthrough.
Yeah.
For Myth, it might have been the worst thing he made on the entire show, but for me, it was my peak. So I was just happy to take a bite of something and be like, this is actually good.
It was crazy. It was crazy because he cannot handle responsibility unless it's an event or a melee tournament.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you put him in charge, and he basically just implodes internally.
It's more fun to be a bot that gets told what to do because you just get to do the task.
It's true.
Yeah.
I don't like
I like being a cog.
I think I also deal with the pressure. It's like ultimately when you're doing it for yourself, if you fail, it's only about you. But if I fail on finals day, I'm letting Myth down, who wants to win. And I don't
play Fortnite.
So you're
He
trying
did play
harder.
Fortnite a lot.
Yeah.
Also,
Detroit, become bakery man.
I thought there was a funny group chat message because Aiden went to Slime and he's like, how do you do this baking stuff? And you're like, just had sugar. And that was your big secret.
You know what's fucked is that unironically would have saved me on the first 2 days if
That's
I
what
had
I'm saying.
just added more sugar.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you'll add like just raw baking powder and it just tastes like a melted Barbie in someone's mouth.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh no.
Yeah.
And you just add sugar, it fixes it.
I made melted Barbies for 3 days.
Yeah, I was, what did I do? Oh yeah, when we were talking about music earlier, it was so funny when I was sitting at the desk just talking to Peter and Myth comes by to like open the fridge, which is right near the judge desk, and put something in there. And then he turns to me like, do you like the Strokes? And I'm like, yeah, they're great. He's like, cool. And then just closes the door and walked away. It was a very Ludwig moment.
Yeah.
That's a Ludwig thing to do.
Myth is young and he spent his whole life gaming and he's going through the hits. He's like reading like classic books. He's reading like Animal Farm and like, you know.
He's like, yeah,
And the Scarlet Letter.
So
He's
they're,
like
so they're called
watching-
Lonely Island. They actually like do
His
funny
music put his like funny
It's like
music.
funny music. It's
He's
weird.
just
Yeah.
catching up.
I don't
And,
know.
and the Strokes made music with them. So
Like, is that crazy?
Fun to catch up.
But like, it jizz in my pants. Like, dude, it's crazy because he goes
They
to the store.
were on the boat the whole time.
I love
there's a couple
my
shots on
bands.
green screen, but mostly they're on a boat.
He's like, guys, have you seen The Dark Knight? Holy shit. Because sometimes, like, the people that are good for us do bad things.
Yeah, it's so true.
He's great. He's such a generational talent.
He's great.
It's crazy how funny he is.
He was so good at the baking show and somehow lost the last day, even though he had such a big lead. And I was trying to figure out what that factor could be
All right.
to bring him from like top
It's
echelon.
hard to
I don't know
imagine,
what
right?
On the
What it
first
could
4
be.
days, and then the 5th day, you know, I'm thinking of like he's a sous chef. Like, is that a part of it or
Like, what element got added to his experience that made him worse? Made him worse? Who knows?
any inklings?
It could be crazy thing to think about.
I'm not sure what it would have been.
I actually think Zoil was also a great sous chef.
He was.
Zoil knew how to make meringue. He just knew how to make
his
that.
meringue was raw. So
Oh,
Well, didn't they say that was the best part of his cake on the last day?
It was the best part.
was it
Yeah.
not raw? I thought it was
Yeah.
undercooked.
No, that was it. He was
But
undercooked
it was fine.
one of the
Oh.
other days, I think.
I'm not fucking fussy about
You're
it.
not fussy.
Anyway,
Anyway,
was
fun
fun.
Master Baker
was
appearance by Eamon. Eamon Gammon. What is that?
I won this.
no,
You
you
did.
didn't. No,
You
you
won
didn't.
an
I won this
Oscar?
on Saturday. I did.
What is this
I
naked
did.
little
I won a melee tournament
statue?
Saturday night.
What?
Yeah.
It's this little statue that looks like an Oscar, but it's a man ripping open his rib cage to reveal his inner soul.
No, he's holding a laurel,
Oh,
and it says Los
oh,
Angeles.
that makes more
No,
sense.
he spreaded them.
I thought he was like spreading
It's the goatee of the soul.
of the soul, yeah,
Yeah.
where you reveal your heart.
Yeah,
you
this is-
won.
Yeah.
How many people?
It was like 15 people, and when I went to go hang out with Pizza Boy and Diesel Derek and
Yeah.
Bass Fox, so they had
crew.
a birthday party for Pizza Boy on Saturday night, and they hosted a melee tournament. But every set you had to spin like a punishment wheel, like almost like fear pong. And whatever you spun on the wheel affected your
that
set that
handicap
you
or
had to
something?
play.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a bunch of different stuff. Like it could be something like reverse mains, but also sometimes it could the melee would just be replaced by like beer pong or Beerio
Wait,
Kart.
it says Kiss Johannes.
Yeah, one of them was just Kiss Johannes.
Is that a guy?
Yeah.
That's at the place?
Yeah, Johannes is there.
It's,
His
it's,
tag
a,
is
it's a woman tied to a chair.
his tag is bird person.
What is penis
Oh,
melee?
it's per person.
Yeah.
He's great.
Can you tell me what penis melee is?
Penis melee is Mr. Saturn only on very high. So my first match was underwear for 2. If you could show the next photo, Zipper.
What is Pizza Stage
Oh,
Hazard?
next photo. That was strip melee. This is underwear for 2. So in a display case, they have this thing in a package called underwear for 2 that shows a couple wearing the same pair of underwear that has 4 legs in it. And you have to play melee in the underwear for 2 against your opponent.
Imagine still whipping out the box.
And
photos.
He's got like
Yes, he's got keyboards.
He's got a piano stand for his.
Max had a
crazy.
box, so we were like, dude, how am I going to do this with a box? And Will, who's running the tournament, was like, wait, I have a keyboard stand.
Oh,
is
wow.
so
that was
So-
genius.
So we played like this for an entire set of melee. My next set, we roll Blueberry Blast, which is where you have to play a melee set with a blueberry vape, nicotine vape in your mouth the entire set. So while you're playing, you're just puffing nicotine.
Were
the
you actually
entire
puffing
time.
or you just nose breathing?
Yes, I'm fucking.
I love that.
I
I
do
love that
not
for him.
hit vapes and I do not smoke, so I'm just coughing the entire set while I play-
crushing, while fragging out.
while winning in melee.
Only Sheik could win that
Yeah,
that
maybe
sort
that's
of
what J. Luke
conditions.
needed Sunday to keep it going.
It's the oops all berries.
Yeah.
And then
Oops, all berries.
this was losers finals, which was strip melee. Every time you lose a stock, you have to lose a piece of clothing.
Does the game stop
These
for
were the
it?
first 2 cavemen.
No, you have to speed run the clothes off because they can hit you in the
Yeah,
time
They
you
just
yeah.
have
take
a
it.
pair of scissors as decoration.
Yeah, that scissors.
These guys are
cut out.
crazy.
That was the scissors are there in case they need to cut anyone out.
What? Holy shit.
And then what was Grand's?
And then Grands was beer. It was like a combination of the word Beerio and melee, where it was a best of 5, and you have to chug 2 beers during your set. But you cannot chug. You have to put the controller down to chug.
Oh my God.
And you can't chug while you're on the angel platform.
Yeah,
So
okay.
you have to
Oh,
get
wow.
hit while you're chugging.
Puff wins that.
So you always have to play opposite. Like you have to, you probably don't chug at the same time.
Your optimal time to chug is after you have just taken a stock. Because
Oh,
as they're
100%.
flying off, you have this
Star
time.
KO.
and
yeah,
then
you
you're
could
crouch
clean a beer.
canceling with your toe.
And I played Peach the first game because when you get hit, you have like a really long time to chug and recover.
Of course.
Yeah, he min-maxes crazy.
Of course.
But the my favorite one we played, because it's for Pizza Boy's birthday, and one of them is called the Pizza Boy Stage Hazard. And Pizza Boy, his name is not because he likes pizza or because he eats a lot of pizza. It's because he's a Ness main, and when Ness taunts, he spins his finger like he's spinning a pizza.
Wait, I thought it was when he up throws.
Or when he up throws, yeah.
Yeah.
And
He goes okay when he taunts.
Pizza Boy Stage Hazard is just, he is also in the game with you, a neutral party who gets to hit either of you, but you still have to play and beat your opponent in the game.
Oh, you can hit
And so
anyone
you
he
just
wants.
have a nest that's like coming around and interrupting and hitting you during your combos.
Is he being
and
fair?
Stuff.
Is he being a fair?
Yeah, he was extremely fair. Which made it even more perfect because there was no like you're like double teaming.
This is exactly like the judge in Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. People will understand that.
This is
Thank you.
But
It was
it was so. And then I played like a Mario Kart match. That was my match against Bird Person, and I won. I won the bracket, and I got a fucking trophy.
That's great.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Did he ask you if you wanted to go to this?
No.
No,
Why? That's crazy.
because it's somebody else's birthday party.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
It's a birthday party.
I'm not gonna. It's not like a.
Do you think
It's
that-
not
that-
like
it's
an
a-
open
I
tournament.
guess it was like a tournament. I was like,
It's a
okay.
birthday party. Yeah.
Hey, don't relax. You gotta
Whoa.
get on my ass about
Whoa,
this shit.
you got on his ass.
I got on his ass because I feel like this would be something you would
You
go
can't be like,
to.
wait, don't get on my ass. After
Well,
I got on
you
your
guys
ass.
sounded disgusted at my question, and I was like, hold on. a
You're so
second.
disgusted at him.
Yeah, a little bit.
The bracket at this tournament was also seeded by this game they made up called Pizza's Choice, which was a cardboard
know all these
box
guys.
cutout with 5 straws that were up through the top of the box, and each of the straws is like a different alcohol. And you had to guess, you had to taste, and
This is
then
the TikTok challenge.
apply the guesses. It's on TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm not.
That
I'm
was
not. A,
so funny to say.
I'm not a
Pizza
Oh, it's
TikToker.
on TikTok?
No, it's Pizza Boys.
You saw it. It's Pizza's
Royale.
Choice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever.
no, Pizza's Choice.
Pizza's
Classic.
Choice, copyright
But
pizza.
however many
LTD.
you got right in Pizza's Choice was how the bracket was seated.
This is like how people on TikTok justify drinking soda every day, is that they'll put 10 sodas
Yeah.
under cardboard and sip them and be like, Coke, Diet Coke, Coke Zero.
Yeah.
And then feel good.
And then they just
the
gained
sugar
10
doesn't
pounds
eat
at the end
your,
of 2
it
weeks.
doesn't
Yeah.
eat your enamel if it's for content.
That's true.
The comments on the episode right now. You guys should have Pizza Boy on the podcast. Pizza Boy, you guys should have Pizza Boy on the podcast. Pizza Boy
Yo, Pizza Boy
podcast.
for 5th member. Is this
Yo.
person magnanimous? This Pizza Boy sounds like such a celebrated person.
He is incredibly nice. Like he's just at all times like so encouraging and kind.
Wow.
So he's a very easy person to get along with.
If you're gonna be someone in life, be someone that people treat you like Pizza Boy.
How do you describe us? How do you
He
describe
doesn't
us?
talk about us at parties.
You've
well-
met Hunter. He's a famous bean grinder from Costa Rica on your jaunt outside.
Oh,
mean
okay.
Jesus?
This is hypothetical.
I'm making up a human.
Oh.
He's Hunter.
And then Hunter's like,
He's a
you've got a
bean grinder."
podcast. How are the 3 people on it?
and
you
how
go
I
through-
describe you guys?
Yeah, you go through us all, get like in a sentence.
And this is a normal encounter, like a normal human that you're
And
trying
this
to
is
get to know.
after you've already found bean grinding very interesting.
Yeah,
And
and
asked him 100 questions about
yeah.
it.
And you
'Cause
found out that like the best bean to grind is actually
Pinto.
lima.
I don't let him ask questions about me for a while because I want to find out about bean grinding.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
How do I describe you
yeah,
guys?
he's like he wants to know, and you get a
I
sentence.
usually
each.
don't talk about you.
Yep.
Okay,
Given.
that's he's talking about me
There's
for
enough
audio
data.
listeners. Great.
Enough
Okay.
information.
Everyone already knows.
On a
your
slime.
homework.
Let's move on to slime then.
I usually describe Slime as very charismatic and funny and charming.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay. Do you mention anything else about him that would warn them?
You tell them I'm bald? Warn them? What does that
yeah,
mean?
sometimes
What do you
bald
think it
comes up.
means?
Why would I need to be warned?
It's like when you go to a house and it says "Beware dog."
I'm not a dog.
You are dog.
I am
You're like a bald Tasmanian devil.
like the cartoon version or the regular version.
The cartoon version.
You know what you're
Aw.
like? You're like, you know when you see those dogs and they're like, and the owner's like, he's so
You've done this. You've
sweet.
said this
he
last
doesn't
week.
bite.
Yeah, he
No,
doesn't bite. He doesn't bite.
You guys
You're
said
that.
this last
No,
week, and
about
I
you.
don't think it's true.
About you?
Because
I never said this in my life.
yes, you did.
No.
Last week you
Nope.
said this.
Wrong.
No.
Why is this happening to me?
Yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong. You want to try again though?
I'm
right.
thinking you know nothing.
Look, listen. Do you warn people about me?
Do I
Do you
warn?
give them any?
Because Ludwig thinks that people, I need to be a warning. I need to have a big yellow sign on my.
I always just
Never.
say Slime's the wild card.
That's a
No.
warning.
Yeah.
That's a version of a warning.
I don't
Is
think
it?
it's a warning.
Ludwig's the pedophile. That's a warning too. You know?
What the fuck?
You're saying
I
it's a
think
warning.
if anything, I just describe you as like you're. I don't know if I've said this exactly, but I feel like I say a longer-winded version of like eccentric.
Mm.
That's funny.
I think you know what? I've never ever. Do you remember that girl? Jesse I was seeing who came over and you came down in your underwear
Yes.
while she
Oh
was
my
over.
God, and
On
she wouldn't
purpose
say it.
to
I have
terrorize her.
never-
You called it underwear terrorism.
No, I didn't. That's what my
You remember this, right? You
Yeah,
remember.
that's what I
We were
did
upstairs,
again.
and he was like going through different pairs, and he was like, "These are the most terrorist."
He
Dinosaur
came down and said, I'm the diaper terrorist.
Ever since then, she came. We were on the Big Joe in the living room, and then you came down just fucking only in your underwear.
I didn't know she was there, by the
He didn't
way.
know she was there, but as he was going
Well,
down the stairs, he was
didn't
going,
know it was-
all right,
you know, you were there.
all right. And then fucking she looks around, and then he looks her dead on and is like, all right, man. And I hadn't really thought about what it would be like for girls I'm seeing to meet Anthony until that moment. And then she told me later that you were her favorite, and I've never had fear ever about you meeting anybody.
Understandably, it would
just
not have
the
been a
goat.
weird reaction if she was traumatized.
What are you talking about?
If she didn't like that.
So what happened was that
She started to see you in her nightmares.
well, that's her problem. What actually happened was I went down to all right, man, and then I said all right, and then we exchanged pleasantries, and then I turned. It was as if you couldn't only hear me and you couldn't see what I was wearing or not wearing, you would imagine I was in a suit at a at like a gala.
Enchanté, Jesse.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Enchanté.
And I was Bruce Wayne at the ball,
Yeah.
going, "It's a pleasure to meet you," and I was just like so like fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, Raj Al Ghul, I killed him years ago.
And then you threw a smoke bomb, and then you were still there when it dissipated. And you're like,
I
I'm
watched
working on
him
it.
die.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, and
she
she
was
was
like-
like, wow, he's really charming.
So, yeah, what can I say?
All right.
How do you describe Nick?
Yeah.
I usually describe Nick as smart, intelligent, usually able to like figure out or like mediate things really well or explain things really well, and then funny.
And Hunter's like, oh, okay, cool. If I have problems with them, they'll go
No,
worked
that's
out.
not what I fucking.
That's
Like,
good.
oh,
If,
you
if
really
somebody's
logic.
inquiring about my friends' personalities, this is how I
I like
usually.
how we asked him like how you describe us, and then he said only nice things, and we like
It-
totally fucking ripped
Yeah,
him
we jump on him for it.
Yeah.
Because that's what
meaner
you
things.
Because usually I just say, yeah, they're my best friends.
Aw.
Wow.
I mean, I've always said when I like start dating somebody or something, it's like I don't say it outright, but in my head, the hardest deal breaker is like if you are mean to my friends, like it's not gonna like
can't be messing with the pyramid.
it's just over. Like the pyramid is so strong, and you cannot take a chisel to it. Do
Yeah,
not
you
try
can't
it.
chisel the pyramid.
Don't try to chisel my pyramid because we'll die together.
I was answering,
We'll die together in
I
the
was
pyramid.
answering a question recently.
won't do that.
Who would I pick to be the best man at my wedding? And I want to ask you guys a question. If I made it my one wish, would you guys do like a trench coat thing?
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Would you guys do like a 3-tiered,
100%.
like sneak into the movies?
You have to be the base though.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like,
It's like I got to hit 1,000-pound club.
it's
It's
gonna
crazy
be
that
really
he has to be the
hard.
base. That means you're second, right?
Oh shit.
No, Aiden would have to be on top for
Maybe.
sure.
No.
What if I trained
You
him?
don't, you don't want the tall person on
Am
top,
I
right?
the lightest?
It's. I
Yeah.
think.
Is
I
it
think
only weight?
It's
How
weight.
mu- how much
as
does
long-
snowman-
as long as he doesn't like extend himself,
How
because
much
he
do
can
you
just
weigh?
hunch.
You just want your mass to be lower.
I actually
Yes,
weigh
and he's
185. I weigh the same as
lighter.
Ludwig.
Oh, okay.
I think for sure. Like I'm open to this idea. I just think we'd have to like the specifics.
Yeah.
It's like it sounds fun to say it, but like it's a
think
long ceremony.
Realistically,
I don't know. I
have
think,
to.
I think we can find a trench coat.
You
like,
have to
long
give a
enough.
heads up. You have to have a heads up because we need to source a
have
trench
to
coat.
practice for a
and
while.
then I need to train like it's fucking chess boxing, so I can be the middleman. And
Why? No, I would be middle. What are you talking about?
I think having big fucking Spider-Man on top of you might be bad. I
I
don't
think
know.
you just have to stay straight
Yeah,
like
you
an
just,
arrow.
No. You. The
I gotta
opposite.
work on my core at the very least.
You
Here's
would be on top, buddy. So you gotta stop.
Well,
I
hyping
got my
up.
weak little core.
What we need is the
Oh,
top
the
is
top-
the face.
Guys, okay.
Who do you want to be the face
What
of
if
the
it's
trench coat?
Krang?
Let's flip it back on him. Let's flip it back on him.
Who's
Yes,
the
we
face?
say it, but who's the face?
I,
You get
This
to
is
pick.
like the real best man question.
and
He doesn't want a ball
wait,
out
wait,
there.
wait.
Let's
Can
just say
I,
that.
can I say that my answer to the face question is not my answer to the best man question? Can we all agree?
No. It's totally separate.
Okay.
I agree.
It's all separate. All right. I think I want Slime to be the face of the pyramid.
Yeah, because he'll have the toupee.
This is just the wedding
And
pyramid
now
bit, I'm
physically, we just
realizing.
can't get it done.
Yeah, we can.
Nah,
Come
it's just
on, right?
Why do you want
It's
me
like-
as the face?
Because I think it'd be really funny to see you that tall.
Yeah, he's
You'd be-
right.
you'd
If
be
he already sees us
You'd
that
be like,
tall.
hey guys, Aiden's hand to be doing this.
Yeah,
And Ludwig would be having the worst time of his life.
It would be miserable.
in the base.
We need to get Ludwig as like a cyborg
And if
brace.
you farted, it would both experience it, and it would be trapped in the trenches.
If you farted,
No,
I
I'd
would
be past
throw
it
the
because
wedding.
your butt would be below my head. So it'd be. Oh no!
I
it'd
think,
kinda
yeah,
I think
funnel
your
out.
hairs would singe off.
kind of funnel out.
I would throw the wedding.
You would throw the
I would
wedding?
throw the
You would
wedding.
run
If-
it down?
If you farted, that would be you throwing the wedding. And I'm telling you now, so you know that it'd be you.
But we still need to finish the game. But you're just running it down because you got mauled.
But I've warned you that this
Pussy.
is what I'll do.
That's so cringe.
No, it's not.
Hey, give me the opera I'm throwing.
This is no. It's basically because you're doing a bad thing. So it's like
Yeah.
we already have 2 duelists, and I'm saying if you lock a 3rd duelist, I am throwing.
No, you're saying give me jet.
No.
You're saying give
I'm
me
saying
jet
don't
or I
fart.
throw.
I'm
I'm on
saying
your
don't
team.
fart.
What if
I am the base.
What if I had to?
Your team no fart in any other situation where you're involved.
If you have to fart, I need you to
Hey, it's my
literally
fucking wedding.
interrupt the ceremony and say, "Hey
And we
guys,
disassemble?
hey guys, I need a fart, and I'm going to do this."
You just see it like collapse from the top like a building.
We take
Yeah,
a
like when they destroy it, and it goes.
like your demo. It's like, oh no.
No, here's how we solve this. We have a tube that is in my ass,
Right.
and it exhausts.
And
it
it's
exhausts
the
out.
sole oxygen tank for Aiden. this is what's keeping him alive.
This is like this is what Mark Rober's like next YouTube video is going to be about. Is engineering this solution for
They
you.
did that somewhere where they farted and they had somebody directly inhale it. I think it was Jackass, right?
Yeah, it was Jackass 2, and Preston took a shit inside the tube instead of just farting. And it was the one point in the movie where I almost threw up because his poop is just coiled up in it. It's,
I hate when they poop on TV, dude.
Yeah.
I hate it.
That's so fucking gross.
it was crazy.
So
Yeah.
anyway, yes, we would do it.
Also, do you guys know about the fucking shit that's been marinating in the toilet here for like 2 weeks?
Who did that? Is that you, Ludwig? Dude.
No way.
We don't
We
have water flowing.
We have 3 bathrooms at the studio.
Wait,
3.
wait, is that the one that you didn't flush?
Dude,
Because you said it wouldn't flush?
because it's not connected to water. It's been sitting there the entire time. That bathroom is a rancid.
Wait, didn't you pee in that first?
I think it was just pee. I don't think I ever pooped.
There's a poop in it right now that's been there for over 3
When
weeks.
I came in and I said I didn't flush, did I say poop or pee?
You said pee.
You
I
said
wouldn't
pee.
lie.
Dude, it's so
Yeah, but did you? Okay, so
Then
the
it wasn't
pee.
me. Wasn't me. Innocent.
Okay.
Who pooped?
It wasn't me because I said I peed.
Nicholas Yingling.
Oh.
Could be. Nick Haley
This
was
was
in the
not
office
me.
a lot. It's not me.
Oh.
I always poop in the middle bathroom.
I always poop in the middle of the
Zipper
toilet and I
probably
don't
knows.
miss.
I'm calling gang up because
Zipper, you probably know who did it, don't you? You don't have an
No,
inkling.
wait. We have to trick him. We have to trick him. We have to ask him first. Like, hey, we're trying to see who has the high score for who's taking the most poops in the office. We got to see if he's pooped in the office first.
Okay, yeah.
We cannot ask him to be
All
honest.
right,
He'll lie.
let's not bury the lead. Wait,
You know that in that sentence, lead is spelled L-E-D-E.
I did.
I would say lede.
Lede. Bury the lede. Yingling's here.
He's here.
He's here. Yingo!
He's also not picking up his phone, which is
Oh.
really
In the
funny.
room?
I think
Zipper's going to get him.
He's been
Zipper's
coming to the
talking
office like every day.
I
Yeah,
heard.
you guys were playing Valorant until like 3 a.m. It was really
Yeah.
funny.
D-Gen.
Because then you're like, I gotta go home, and then you drove home, and then got back in the call to hang out while you went to bed.
And then I fell
cute.
asleep.
And it's kitten,
That's cute.
kitten mode.
Yeah, just listen to you guys talk.
You're
and
just a
fall
little
asleep.
Discord kid.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
No, I
You
didn't say
are
anything.
our little guy.
Give him back
Yeah.
his trophy, man.
His trophy?
Yeah.
You know I know all those guys.
Yeah.
He's so mad about that.
Oh.
He's still mad
Do you wanna
about
come?
that.
You can come next
No,
time.
it's all good.
I just, when
Yingo!
it's
I got a question for you.
Hey, Yingo.
Hey!
So we're trying to settle a
We
little
got a
debate.
bet. We got a bet. Can you go to this mic? We got a bet going on.
Okay.
On biggest dunkers ranked in the office.
Not biggest, the most.
Okay. Well,
So-
I guess there's two
Yeah,
arguments.
how
We're trying to
many
decide
have you put
First off, let's just start here. Have you even taken a dunker in the office?
No,
Never?
no, I
on.
gotta stay home when I do that.
No, you've taken one in the office though, surely.
Surely
No.
a couple.
You haven't taken one?
No, I can only do it in private. I need to be in my house.
Well, that settles it.
That's the ending, everybody. That was it.
It's most likely Ludwig, like the biggest.
Oh, I would disagree with that.
Wait,
Well,
not
I wouldn't.
biggest. You don't. There's no way you mean that.
He's got the biggest, but I might have the most. I've eaten a lot of protein lately. Well, the Yingling, that was it.
it? That's
I
all
guess,
you wanted?
Yeah, you lose the game show, I guess.
Yeah, that's cool.
Boo.
Boo,
I'm not gonna boo
Yingling.
you. I think you're doing great, sweetheart.
Thanks, man.
Dawson was too mean to him last night. I gotta be nice to him.
That guy sucks.
Tussa was having a bad
It
night.
wasn't Yingo. It wasn't Eamon. I mean,
guess it
that's
could be.
everybody.
Poop the bed.
The only other person who is a human alive who comes
You
here.
know who it might have been?
What?
Was it in the no flush toilet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might have been Caitlin's contractors.
Yeah.
They were here yesterday.
Oh,
No, but it's been there for
no.
3 weeks.
No, it has
how do
not
you know
been
how
there
long
three.
it's been
It has not been there
Because
3 weeks.
no, it's been so long because
Well,
that bathroom has stank.
I know,
like,
but-
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Because I peed
Back up.
and it stunk from that for a while,
Back up.
but that
Back
got
up.
flushed.
Back up. You knew about the problem and left it there?
No, there's no way to flush the toilet. It is not connected
you
to
can-
water.
No, you gotta take it out of
Why
the
is
toilet
that-
and hold it in your hands.
Why do millennials not know how to flush a toilet that's not connected?
I fixed a
Dude,
run
not
start.
everyone had their water shut
Capacitor.
No,
off.
I knew this when I was like 14.
I fixed a run start capacitor.
You just
once
fill the
for an
tank with
air
water and
conditioning
then it
unit.
flushes.
It's not connected to water.
Yeah, you don't need electricity for toilets.
No, it's
to
not
work,
connected to the water
which,
line
If
that
you didn't
fills
know
it.
that, it's true.
not
But
connected
you can
to
put water in the tank. It's not
I guess-
electricity
how do I
does not
explain
power
this?
your
right.
toilet.
He's right.
There's no water at all.
Is this the one with the shower?
It's not even connected to a sewer.
You put a hose.
It goes into a what is called a holding tank.
Okay, everyone, listen. You get a cup. You fill a cup of water or a pot, and you put it in the back tank, and then it'll flush manually.
It smells so. It smells so
It's
bad.
just crazy to leave it
I
there
don't
for
want to
3
go
weeks.
in there. It's been there for a long
Well,
time.
look, Aiden is a pretty boy.
I'll tackle
okay?
this.
You'll tackle this?
I lead by example here.
This
Zipper, I'll
is
take it.
you do
It's
own
your
the
office.
company. You do own the company.
Don't. First of all, when I say I tackle it, I do not say that for you guys to piggyback off of some reasons why I should.
Well, you're not.
I've already
you're
said
not
I
gonna
will do
spackle
it.
That's what I
I've
always say
already
about
said
you.
I will do it. So you just say
That's why
cool.
I didn't say anything because I'm like, look, he's putting up, he's stepping up.
You don't gotta.
and I don't want to
You
touch.
don't gotta
poop.
jump in and double down why I should have done it. I've already
will,
said I'll
though.
do it.
I will.
I'm out.
The episode
And for
where,
that
where
reason,
Ludwig does a poop job.
I'm out.
You're a shark. Now you're a
Archie, play the
shark.
Shark Tank music.
I'm a shark and I'm out. I'm out of the
so
deal.
you're out because they sassed you.
Yes.
That's fair. I think that kind of pettiness is what drives the world, and I like it. And I like you. And I'm just really emotional right now.
Oh my god,
back
that was
tears.
beautiful. Actually,
I'll call you Sir Stroman
Cause why?
because you're wearing a shirt with the disgusting fish on it. Some sort of weird Swedish smelly fish. But you know what you don't get when you order Factor is what's on your shirt.
Factor, send me a shirt with like a little doodle of a Factor box. I'll wear that.
Would you wear that?
Yeah,
you
if it was
you are a
cute.
Factor family.
If it was, you were gonna say something worse. You're gonna call me a Factor fucker or something.
But
You're a bit of a factor fucker.
I'm a Factor fucker, and it's summer, so you need a wholesome, convenient meal to energize you for sunny, active days. And let me tell you, I don't talk about this a lot. I've been walking 10K steps every day.
yeah, it's definitely something you never mention ever, and is not the most annoying thing I've ever heard in my life.
I
ever.
for a lot of this time thought factory meals were frozen, and then you heat them up, and I'm learning now they aren't.
Fresh,
They're
never
not.
frozen. You
They're
just microwave.
refrigerated.
They're fresh.
Yeah, they're
Don't
refrigerated.
go
Just
in
fridge.
it. They actually go bad because they're fresh.
Yeah.
So you got to make sure you eat
It
them.
is true. They don't last as long as pizza rolls.
Frozen slop, but
So-
they're also better for you and they taste better.
They're prepared by chefs, animals wearing hats. We've talked about this before.
Yep.
All the chefs are animals. Clean eating without the
you
hassle.
can eat the meals whole now. They changed that. You can just put the whole package in your mouth.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy? You know who eats a lot of Factor is Nick Yingling, and he doesn't even choose. You could choose what meals you want every week. They give you the option. He doesn't even choose.
he doesn't even chew.
He just lets. He just
doesn't
literally
swallow.
chews.
He doesn't chew. Like
he doesn't
Aiden-
even.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Like Aiden was saying, yeah, he puts
cart-
it and it's in his neck like an
See
Ed,
the
and Eddie
factor box
cartoon.
appear
Which to,
Yeah.
to
in
be
his
clear,
esophagus.
Factor does not
Oh.
recommend that you do, but what
No,
they
I
do
wouldn't do
recommend
this.
is you pick one of the 34 meal choices or 45 weekly add-on options.
You put the apple cinnamon pancakes in your mouth like a square box coming through your neck like your Daffy Duck, or the potato bacon and egg breakfast skillet. You could do all that.
A lot
you
of
know what I'm
protein for
saying?
you. A lot of protein. Anyway, head to factormeals.com/theyard50 and use code theyard50 to get 50% off your first box.
Yo, say 50 again one more time, 50 guy.
That's the code theyard50
For what?
for 50% off your first
For how-
box.
how much?
At
Say it again.
factormeals.com/theyard50.
Say it one more time.
Theyard50.
If you want
For
box,
50%.
you get it.
You're getting box now.
America's #1 box.
Thanks, Factor. How's it been going?
Oh, what?
No ban June.
It's crazy, actually. No ban June. If you guys don't know, Ludwig begged me like a pathetic
I didn't
little
beg you.
animal.
This is something you wanted to do, honey.
He got on his knees. I've never seen it.
Yeah, he was speaking Spanish, right? Like he was doing a whole like.
He was using th like he does in his like fake Spanish
Yeah.
accent.
Amor.
And he was like,
Bésame.
he was like, por favor, and I was like, that's crazy. There's not even s's in that. And he's just begging me. like a idiot, like an animal,
I think we got that part. What happened after?
like a dog.
Yeah. Okay.
And so he's like, please,
The
slime.
begging. We got the begging
He's
part.
like, it's actually les oso.
Little,
Les oso.
please, slime. And I'm like, this is crazy, bro. We're in a coffee shop right now. Like, this is so people around here. They think you're proposing to me.
And I kept doing my what?
It's disgusting.
And then you start to get a ring out.
And then he took a ring out. This is your pyramid trench coat pyramid. And anyway, he was like, "You should do No Ban June," which is why I stream. I play Valorant and I mauled really hard. But I'm usually quick with the ban finger when people are like, "Ask me what my favorite movie is," because I don't want to talk about that.
Or like, hey, love the art, and then someone will be like,
no,
hey.
I don't do that.
I saw this. He was like, someone said that, and he's like, don't fucking come in here and say that. Like, because to me, that means all you care about is attention.
That's not
Because you come in here from the yard and you
not
don't even
true.
think to catch on to the vibes. You just immediately want attention. That's
Yes,
all you
I
want
do
is
say that, but
attention.
not off
It's
that
like-
message.
It's like, hey, Slime, I love the yard. Who fucking cares? No one asked.
That's not true.
This is what you do.
It's not to that
That's
message.
why I love your stream.
I wouldn't do it to that message specifically. And I know it sounds like I'm splitting hairs, but I have a code. And
Hey, Slime, hope you have a good day. Don't fucking talk to me.
Okay, that one's true. Okay, here. So anyway,
I saw what it was like. I was like, "What friends are you playing with?" And he's like, "You're like, I'm not playing with any fucking friends, which is why I'm not calming."
Yeah,
And
I'm
it was
playing
like-
with-
and then the guy
I'm
was
playing with all my friends. Yeah, I'm playing with all my friends.
And the title of the stream is like playing Valorant with friends.
no, it wasn't.
No,
What are you
because you were playing with me, and that was still the title. And so then you like shoot this guy out who's like, "Who are the friends?" And you're like, "They're fucking friends."
Dude, you know what's really funny?
Obviously, that's why I'm fucking losing this fucking
There was
game.
one time where
You guys got your greatest hits in your head.
There was one
This is
time,
so
there
funny.
was one time where a guy in chat was like, are you queued with friends? And then he was like, yeah, I'm queued with friends. Yeah, these are all my friends now. I'm queued with all my friends. And then later, someone's like, a different person was like, why is no one calming? And it's like, and he got really mad. And someone was like, well, you said you were playing with your friends earlier. I think he thinks you're playing with your friends, and they're not saying anything. And he was like, oh, okay, that's fine. Then.
I read that and I was like,
just
that
walks
makes
it back.
sense. No, I didn't walk it back. I was like, that makes sense. I understand why you're confused. And I'm usually pretty good about when I'm like wrong. That I'm like, yeah, that's for sure. I don't know. My code is ironclad.
That is true.
But it's also confusing to understand because sometimes someone will be like,
Okay, so is math.
someone's like, go B, and you're like, yeah, we should have gone B. And someone's like, go B, and it's like, don't fucking tell me how to play, you fucking creature.
Because I'll agree. Because if I agree with the sentiment,
Right, we're getting there together. We're getting there together, right?
but when I don't agree with something, that means they're wrong.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't like
You
that.
don't like them, and you gotta yell at them and make them feel like evil.
All right,
Yeah.
anyway. This is what you were
So he's
like.
on his knees, right?
You know what's funny is I
fun.
actually like No Ban less. I'm enjoying the stream less.
Okay, well, the how it goes is that I basically just, instead of banning people, I'll like time them out for 10 minutes if they're annoying, and I don't single people out like crazy.
I agree with Dawson. Timing out should not be allowed.
Yeah.
I disagree.
I think that's weird because then it's like,
Only for problematic people who are like,
I think timing out is fine.
because it's only 10 minutes and they kind of like learn, and that's the idea, right? Because like timing out's a normal thing to do for 10 minutes, and so basically I let people talk, and I only ban for like, you know, when you cross the line, when you like be racist or some shit. There's only been like 3 bans, and so what I wanted to say to you, Ludwig, is it has made me an infinitely happier person. It's actually crazy. Being like not giving in to the crack cocaine that is being mad at someone who is slighting me or being really mean to me. I think a slight means that as well, but let's just say it means a slight annoyance. Is so much better. It's just so much easier to live that way. You're just like, you just don't spend the mental energy on it. And I realize I've just been eating that crack like so much. It's good.
was this your plan all along?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably.
There's a great line in Marcus Aurelius' Meditations,
Oh my
book
God,
2.
nobody cares.
I think you would really resonate with it. I actually thought about.
We get it. You listened to this while you walked 14 miles in fucking Dallas, Texas.
I didn't get far into this. No. I think you would
I'm
resonate
sorry,
with
go
it.
ahead.
I
What is
don't
it?
have it off rip. I'm not a fucking nerd.
What?
I don't have it for you.
What you
why do you bring it up?
had all that build
I'm
up.
just telling you,
You just jerked me
this
off
is-
for like
hey,
6 minutes,
this
and
ain't-
then you're like, I'm done.
6 minutes.
So
would've-
he's a 7-minute guy.
You would have came.
And
came 5 minutes ago.
I'm a
With
7
these
minutes
diamond
in.
dogs.
I'm jerking you off.
These diamond dogs.
7 minutes.
7 minutes maybe you're round 2. First off, second off, this wasn't for you. This wasn't for you.
You're not even gonna know it's
this
my
wasn't
hands.
for
You're
you.
gonna think
This
it's
was
not
just
my
for
hands.
you.
Yeah,
7 minutes.
I thought of you, and I'm just remembering it, so I need to find it again, and I'll show it to you later.
Okay, I didn't let you finish, and that makes sense. But it's really funny that you don't know what the quote is.
Oh, got it. Zero, you can pull it up. Want to pull it up?
Kanye
Zero?
did the I'm gonna let you finish thing, and everyone's like really mad at him.
I'm gonna let you bed.
And then it's like you look at that now.
It's
and
crazy.
Like, it's like compared. It's like that's pretty chill. I wish
That
you could go
might-
back to doing that kind of stuff.
That might not even make like top 10
that's-
Kanye reasons to be mad at Kanye.
if he went up and he was like, "I'm gonna let you finish," but the Jews.
And then etc. Which one is it, brother?
No, this is just a bunch of quotes from him.
Well, then what were you talking about?
Well, like this is a mixture of quotes. I can't pick out the correct quote. It was like I know the
soul
place
becomes
it
dyed
is.
with the color of its thoughts. Is it that one?
Because
Because that makes me think.
I come fast in the sink.
Yeah. I don't think he should be saying that about his thoughts.
Are you coming and
It shouldn't matter what color they are.
So it's been healthy for you.
Yeah, it's
Being
been
like
great.
me has been helping.
It
you.
actually has. I've been trying to figure out a way to unlock that part of my brain that is Ludwig pilled. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm still me, right? Like, I'll still see
I
something.
don't
and I'll be
want you to
like,
lose that.
that's fucking annoying. But generally, just like understanding that most people probably aren't trying to be annoying, and it's just like it's so much better.
I fucked up because I was trying to be a soldier for you, and then you thought I was betraying you.
Yeah, because it says Ludwig unbanned this guy who was being really
I saw you
mean to
ban
me.
someone. So what happens actually is if I watch full screen and then I click out of full screen, it'll show me every single timeout and ban you've done. So I do that, and then I try to go to every ban you've done, and I ban them. I basically reverse the logs. I'm
Which
cooking
is so
the books.
stupid.
I'm cooking the books.
Because it's like under
Books cooked.
Ludwig wants this rule where I cannot click the button.
Yeah.
But it creates this like pathetic cuck scenario for
No.
me where I'm like, can someone ban this guy? Just someone ban him. Like just
That's
let me
not-
click
I
the
didn't
button.
say that. I didn't say wait for me to ban him. I'm just cooking the books.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's a retroactive thing.
Cooking the books. You didn't
Let
have to
him-
know about it, Master.
Well, I see the logs.
You saw the logs, which is what ratted me out. But if you hadn't seen the logs, it would have gone away
It's
free.
called financial forensics.
Who are you talking about? We don't do that here.
Do you think your new mentality helped you rise to Platinum 1?
Absolutely not.
You are Plat 1, though.
I'm Plat 1.
I'm so close
It's not
to
about
Diamond.
me.
How close?
Plat 3, 30 RR.
That's like
4
You
games.
like 4 wins?
4 games.
16
That's
games.
it. 4 games. What?
You know,
If I go like,
if you lose a couple,
sure.
because
You
you're not
quit.
going.
You quit when you're in Diamond.
Huh? Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
What if Slime's like, hey, you want to play?
Sure.
No, you don't quit.
No, I quit.
But he's
But you won't quit.
Yeah, no, I'm out. I'm done.
You don't quit.
I don't fucking touch the
and
game.
Slime's
I'm
like, you
done.
want to play?
Yeah, we'll play.
Because what if you hit
What? I
Ascendant?
don't-
What if you get to Ascendant?
No, I don't care about that rank.
Why?
I think Rescendant's for pussies
Yeah, I agree.
and
Why?
losers.
Hold on.
In my mind, there's 3 cool ranks. Rank, Radiant, cool.
Okay.
Inarguable. Best
Yeah.
to do it. Rank, Diamond, cool.
Hold on.
Looks
we
like a
skipped
butthole.
one. I feel like you
There's
skipped
no
one.
way that Diamond comes before Immortal.
Last one's gonna be iron or some shit.
100% does come before Immortal. Immortal to me, why'd you give up?
Come
Why'd you
on.
give
Silver
up?
medal for
You were there.
silver medal for the table.
Oh, so you got one away from the greatest. That's nice.
Hold on, so let me get
Congrats.
this straight. So if you hit Diamond,
Yeah.
it's like, whoa. Like, okay, come on, right?
They take the game seriously.
But if you continue and do even better and you get Immortal, you like them less?
Yeah, because like to go from Diamond to Immortal, you must have like devoted a serious chunk, but then quit.
Right.
Quit at the 99-yard line to me.
I don't.
But if you
agree.
quit, but if you
basically
quit at
don't have
Diamond,
what it
you're
takes.
going out on top.
I think I agree with Diamond
I
because
think-
Diamond is like the unilateral marker in every competitive game, or like the Diamond equivalent where you're like,
no, not in
yeah,
Valorant.
you're
Not
pretty
since the
good.
introduction of Ascendant.
No, I think
Ascendant
so.
is the new good player.
No, disagree.
I think
What about
Diamond. I
Platt?
think Diamond 1 in every game
We're
is
we're
like
talking.
you made Diamond and you're like, all right, so you
I agree
are
with this.
vaguely good at the game.
Yeah,
You're in the top 10% of players.
yeah. I
I
think
think you're in the
that's,
top 10% in Plat.
no, it's not.
No,
Is
I'm
it like
looking it up.
Rocket League? Because I remember the Rocket League stats were like, I don't know how that system works, but it's basically if you were gold, which is a middling sort of rank, right, in Rocket
yeah.
League, you are like in the top like 5%.
no.
Or
No
something
way.
crazy.
No,
No way.
no.
I barely
definitely
play that game and I'm champ.
It's like a
That's what-
it's like a parabola in on almost every game.
I think there might be one that might be more accurate in, but it's not Rocket
What
League.
I'm saying is there are games which if you're gamer pilled and you like play a game a lot enough to get a rank that is like fairly high that you are still like miles above the whole population.
I feel
Most
like
people are like the lowest two ranked.
I
Usually.
Yeah.
feel like it has to. I
Which is
feel like
interesting.
CS is like that. I feel like climbing is impossible. I've actually been playing a bunch of CS by myself, like solo
Really?
queue, and winning, and my rank just does not go up. I don't understand how the game's system
Well,
works.
I think because they coded the original ranking system for that game like on a speak and spell.
Yeah.
So it's all fucked.
They
It doesn't
did-
make sense.
It was Gaben on the TI-84.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm gonna move to New Zealand one day in an apocalypse bunker.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna pay Jacinda for
I'm
citizenship.
gonna pay for citizenship. And then he modded Half-Life.
I've,
And it
I've
was
had a-
him and not other people.
I've had a very interesting place gaming where I've realized that I no longer have any games in my life. It was the first time I think my whole life, like after the age of like 12, that I have no longer have any games that I desire more elo in.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I
You've
don't.
reached the top.
I don't care to go higher in Valorant. I don't care to go higher in Melee or chess or anything else.
Welcome to death.
So,
You've peaked.
so I don't have a new game. So I guess I quit now.
You're a
again.
rotting, decaying corpse for me now.
I think that's how I will feel once I hit Immortal in this game in Valorant.
You'll feel that way forever, right?
I'm not even that far.
You have to clear the green
don't feel
box.
that way
You
forever.
just have to clear it.
No, I think I'm pretty confident I can hit that, and then that'll be. I think the jump from like 1 to 3 and then a radiant is insane.
Yeah.
35
It is.
You gotta be green.
I don't want to be green forever.
You won't be green forever.
You won't be because
You'll be blue. You'll be blue
you
forever.
can change the color of your monitor, maybe.
Then your words don't impact me.
What did I say? Switch games. I beat Zelda, but the Breath of the Wild.
But
I beat Brother of the Wild.
Wait, you beat Breath of the Wild?
he never played it before.
Let's go.
I'm surprised you didn't start the new one.
Well,
That'd
I
be
want to
stupid.
beat the old one.
I see.
Have
It's
you
really
guys
hard to go
been
back.
watching the clips of the new game? People post like fucking phase montage clips, except it's a link.
It's very hardcore, yeah.
Shooting
I like-
computer enemies.
I like when there's like robots coming that they build.
Yeah.
Those are really cool.
It's great. It's like a modern marvel of game design and like physics engineering in an environment like that. It's very beautiful.
It's tight.
I feel like all the kids who play Roblox are probably like, that's like level 1.
Are you ever going to remember your time with Tears of the Kingdom?
Yeah. I think I'm still gonna play it because I want to do the dupe glitch now
Did
that I beat it
you-
and just get a bunch of cool shit.
What were your thoughts on the game?
They haven't
Having
patched that
played
shit
through
yet?
it all.
They did, but I haven't updated my Switch.
Shit, yeah.
I forgot how that shit works.
Did you enjoy the game?
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
good?
Great game.
He said it's great, but he
Phenomenal.
also poop socked it, and then he made fun of me for using millennial
You
language.
poop socked
I
it?
poop socked it. I did poop sock it, but it was the most fun I've had poop socking because I poop socked God of War and that was miserable, and I poop socked Elden Ring and that was brutal.
Was poop socking this better than Breath of the Wild? Is this game better than Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, 100%. I also poop socked that game.
You know,
but
to-
for different reasons.
if
Yeah,
you want to
very.
play HDR on a certain switches, HDR is a mod for Smash Bros. Ultimate that makes it play really fast, like kind of like Melee. And if you have a certain type of switch, like a newer one, you have to literally like solder like a fucking chip into it to like break it, which is really funny. But some of the earlier ones you don't have to do that. But it's like, man, they made it really hard to mod that shit.
I've gotten deep into the modding lore because there's that guy who got arrested for modding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's also a guy they like sent fucking agents to his house, like Pinkertons.
Yeah.
He was like a DS modder, and they like sent people to his house to
Oh,
like
yeah.
threaten him and shit.
The
You're
main
talking
guy,
the guy you made a mogul mail about, right?
Yeah, the main guy, the
Mogul.
French guy, just gets to get away with everything though, because the French government was like, "Yeah, we're not going to charge him."
We don't care.
He's into Kelly, and then they can't extradite him because the French government's like it's chill. So he's just like doing all this illegal shit in France.
So tight.
That's
Scene
great.
gets hot, and then he just chills for a bit, and then he just comes back, starts hacking some more shit away.
There's a YouTuber, I think it's History Matters or something. He's from the Netherlands, and he was explaining like in the Netherlands there's still a rule where you cannot criticize like the king because apparently they still have one or something.
Well, yeah.
And he was explaining, so he was like, to make this video, I was gonna go across the border into like Germany and then like upload the video and then prove that I was there and then go back home to the Netherlands so I wouldn't get arrested. But he's like, it's actually fine. Like the rule's not that crazy. And I was like, that's interesting. We could just do that.
Yeah,
Let's go do some illegal shit. International Waters, they're doing a Smashboxing event. I don't know if it's fucking chill. You know they're doing a Smashbox event. It's like just random
No.
smashers.
Wait,
Wait,
which
what?
one is this?
Yeah.
Is this
It's,
the one in Washington?
I don't know. Newt's in it. That's the only person I know.
Yeah, this is the Washington one.
It better be an
That's
international
Washington-
water.
International
Washington
waters.
Smash is putting together a Smash boxing event that's coming up this year.
Why is everyone biting my shit, huh?
Because you
have good
set
ideas.
precedent in
What do you
culture
want?
and you have cool ideas.
Everyone likes
And
you.
that's how I describe you to all my friends.
Fucking tired of
Why
you.
do you say like an asshole to them though? Hunter would be like, oh, okay. I feel like there's some things I don't know about him that aren't good. Wait, what? Really? What is this? What is this idea? Like, what is the full concept?
It's
It's
just
just
Smash
Smash
boxing
Boxing,
with a card of fights. And
In
Washington
Washington,
Melee is putting
America,
it on.
Washington.
I think, I'm not
the
sure
Washington State.
100%, but I assume the reason they can get away with it is Washington like famously has the duel law, where if like two people formally agree to fight and like both parties consent, then it is not illegal to beat each other up.
Wow.
Does that
I think-
apply to boxing?
I think they can get
I
away
would
with it
hope so.
because they're not going to be big enough.
And they're also, yeah, it'll also be like a size thing.
Like,
I
I
would-
could fight Aiden in that room over there.
yeah.
I could fight him on this podcast.
Fight him in the stinky bathroom.
You can't fight me in this fucking building with that
Last to leave
California
wins.
labor laws poster on the wall. My boss beating me up.
I would
David
take
Schwimmer
it off the
fucking-
wall for a moment and then I'd put it back up after I'm done.
yeah, he would turn it around so
Yeah.
he couldn't
If
see.
don't watch Hunter.
If you take the employment guidelines off the wall, then you could break them.
Yeah, you'd also take my Employee of the Year plaque off the wall.
Is that up there still?
It's not up there.
Was it your job to get it or something?
Ooh, it's crazy.
had to get
My
your-
job?
Yeah,
To
His
put my
job
own
was to
up?
win. I mean,
My job's to win.
yeah, but he's also been like helping with some other stuff.
Oh, you know, help with the warehouse. You guys,
Yeah.
fucking,
Dude.
you guys fucking make me sick.
you guys should wrestle in the
Me,
stinky
us.
bathroom.
No.
Hell in a cell.
No.
One,
It's so-
one,
I'll do it.
one man
I'll
enters.
do it.
One
Who's my
man.
opponent?
It's Aiden.
All right, let's go. Let's get in there. Let's
It's a
get in
good
the stinky
matchup,
bathroom.
honestly.
Let's swirly Ludwig in
stinky
that
bathroom.
bathroom.
Oh, the demon swirly.
Terrible.
that would suck.
That would suck.
Dude, I remember we were on a field trip to a museum in Denver in 4th grade, and we got to sleep in the museum, like sleep in sleeping bags, like on the
No.
ground and shit.
What?
It was very hype.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Was this
So cool.
after
What?
the movie with Ben Stiller?
It was before.
Did that just make you like sleeping on the ground? Was that the moment? You were like,
No.
fuck, this is kind of like Night at the Museum.
I liked it before that too. Isn't
Whoa,
that crazy?
That is crazy.
And
I
there,
also slept on the floor as a kid.
there was this kid named Gus, and everyone gave him a swirly.
Why?
You know
don't
someone who's
know.
been swirly?
Wait,
Yeah.
there was like a queue for swirly.
It was basically this whole group of boys, and it was like there's rumblings around everyone. Remember we saw that one comedian video last week, or it was a couple days ago. He's like, Mexican got on boots.
Oh, yeah. Ali Sadiq.
Yeah, and it was like that. It was like, we're giving Gus a swirly. Hey, we're giving Gus a swirly. Pass it on. And then fucking everyone just got in on. I didn't, because I was playing Game Boy with a light on in my sleeping bag.
Why'd you have to give it an alibi as to why?
light on.
Was it moral?
Because I just heard about it.
But you would have done it if you were free.
No, I think it was too much. I'm very much the same as I was when I was a kid, where it's like it was just too much work, and I was playing Game Boy.
That's
Like,
so mean
Yeah.
for poor Gus.
Gus was fine.
How
Yeah,
is he now?
I don't know.
Hair's still wet.
Hair's still wet, they say to this day.
Look up Gus.
I don't know his last name even.
Come on.
I don't know.
You swore at a guy you didn't know his last name?
I didn't swirly him.
We're
on
almost
the
right.
same
I
place.
was in the
dude.
same
So
grade.
fucked up.
But yeah, it was.
Yo, imagine you're getting swirlied and then you just start chanting keg stand and you start drinking the water. What are they
you
gonna do?
drink it and you drink it to live.
What are they gonna do? You become a legend.
Yeah,
And you finish off the whole bowl?
no.
Are you kidding?
I don't think you're a
Bro,
legend.
it's like
a freak.
I think the
Yeah,
whole
you're
point
not-
of a swirly is that you hit the flush button, so it
like the
refills the
cheerleader's
basin.
not coming
Yeah,
up to be
and
like,
then
"Are you the guy that drank
toupee.
all the toilet water?"
and you're like, yeah, they were. I was like
It
there for a
also,
long
I think,
time.
is impossible because it's like a standard toilet's 1.9 gallons.
Okay, maybe impossible for you.
That's a lot of water. You know how many ounces in a gallon?
64.
128.
64 ounces. Ranked.
They got different ticks for toilet.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to change your jump bind.
We should bring back like putting people in lockers and like swirlies and lunch money stealing. Like that should all come back.
Bullying?
No, not bullying.
bully.
Like those specific types of bullying.
So bullying.
Like if you go up to someone and you like and you're like, yo, your fucking Twitter's like whack, your pussy. That's like no, that's banned. So,
Yeah.
but if you go up to someone and you put them into a locker,
No
like
explanation.
you make a human fit into a locker and you close it.
Someone
Yeah.
goes up to Josh Man at
you
a
prefer
tournament.
physical
locker-shaped guy.
abuse over like psychological abuse.
It's not about physical. It's about the era
Isn't it
of
literally?
time and what was a classic.
You're just trying to return.
I'm saying like we should listen to more Elton John, not we should listen to more like rock and roll. You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
the way it manifests is literally physical actions of bullying,
right?
Yeah.
As opposed to what you're
It's
saying
like
is
harder
like
to find a
psychological.
locker now than it was like back then. Like back then,
yeah,
like,
so it's
if
like
you find a
rare-
you had a
locker,
locker like
you
in your
should-
house back then.
You should be able to put a guy in it
Yeah.
if you find a locker
Yeah.
because they're rare now.
If you find a locker and a guy, it's
I'm gonna keep it a stack. There's 20 people watching who just got stuffed in a locker today.
no way.
If you
100%.
okay,
Did you
genuinely,
guys ever have a locker in school that was not for PE?
What?
Yeah.
yeah,
You had a locker? You had a locker?
Yeah.
I had a locker.
we all had
I
our
didn't have a
lockers.
locker.
Really?
My school doesn't have lockers.
Yeah, because you got fucking one MacBook every year.
Yeah, that's
for
your
lunch.
locker. That was your
That was my lunch
Afghanistan.
at school. I got a mouse on the side for dessert.
Yeah, fucking eating your Hop Hog HD PVR.
Why would a
and
locker
your-
make me rich?
Oh no, because
No
the
schools
lack
have-
of a locker.
No
Absence of a
schools in my
locker.
district, even like the not. I went to like a pretty like rich school, but even like the not rich schools did not have lockers.
Would you
Maybe it's
call
a
it the
liberal
Portuguese?
media thing.
I don't know. We had lockers
California.
and they still got lockers
They
there.
were
I know
only
that.
for PE when you like had to go put your PE clothes on.
I had a locker and it was next to someone named Nadine, and I had a crush on her, and it was cool because we had similar last names.
Locker talk. Locker talk's where I met most of the girls that I dated in high school.
Shit, bro.
I was
it
locker
goes
169.
down near the lockers.
Dude, I dated freshman year. I started dating a sophomore. Her name was
No.
Sam. I was hot shit. We met because they did freshman versus sophomore dodgeball, and I got out early, and so then I just started
Really?
chirping her because she was on the sophomore side.
You give me like great at high school dodgeball vibes.
Oh, I got good. Let me tell you.
You
But
grinded?
freshman year, I was not there. I got Tommy John. That's how hard I was working the ball. And so I'm talking to Sam. I'm chirping at her, and you know, I'm getting a rapport going. Eventually, find out where her locker is. I start going daily.
I don't like how you said it that way.
I suss it out.
Yeah.
I walked around the school.
He went to where she has to go every day.
And I made sure I would be there.
That's the thing. It's like
every
she
time.
could not go there.
There's only one place she went. It's just multiple times every day that she
It
had
was
to.
assigned.
She
I don't know if you're
had-
getting it.
She had to interact with him,
There's no
whether
there's
she
no out.
wanted to or not.
Yeah, thank you. There's no out. So it's like I got this.
That's cool. That's
And
good.
it's
That's
it's like a
tight.
static Pokemon. And so I go to the locker and then start talking. We eventually start dating. Goes great for a couple months.
You wore her down.
Wow.
She cracked. And she's very religious. So most of our hangouts are at, like Christian meetups and
Yeah.
Friday groups and what have you.
Reading Bible.
You
and
didn't
shit?
give up.
First breast I ever touched too.
Really?
Total accident.
Christian breast.
Total accident. What?
I'll explain.
Well,
Explain.
Was it one?
You have to explain.
If it's back of the hand or shoulder, it does not count.
Let
Did
me get
she
there.
know that you were dating?
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah. So she was showing me. She was like, "It's my favorite song. Let's dance to it." We're in my
What
room.
song was it?
Christmas Shoes. It's like depressing as fuck.
I love how you remember.
It was
A true
so
romantic.
sad.
You
So sad.
never forget your first boner song.
It's not Christmas. It's a terribly sad song. It's about like orphans or like
For
what
sale Christmas shoes
Yeah,
never
yeah.
wore.
It's like
Hold on,
that. It's
I
basically
can, no,
that.
I could be into that. I could be into that.
And so then after dancing, we lie down on my bed, like
Side by side.
side by side, and I go for a reach around,
Oh.
casual,
Okay.
and I go, and I throw the hand down,
And you go,
and it's firm, and
Did
I'm
you
like,
mean to do
I'm
that?
like, and I'm like, this is shoulder because it is rock hard, and then eventually she goes, grabs my hand, moves it to the side, and gives that little chuckle, and I was like, and I realized what I had done.
Yeah.
She just had like 4D breast pads that I thought was
4D.
shoulder blade because of how firm it was. Zero boob.
Interesting.
Wow.
But that was my first breast. Anyway, we keep dating for a little bit. All of a sudden, though, because locker talk's a thing, Mitch Frick, that son of a bitch,
Wait, his
had
name's Mitch
his
Frick?
locker. That's his name. He drove a BMW to school every day. He had a nice and rich family.
Freshman?
He was tall. Yep. Well, this is later on, but he got it sophomore year.
Did he wear a suit?
He did not wear a suit. No, that was just rhyme. But Mitch Frick, he drove BMW. He was like varsity athlete his freshman year.
Did he look like the way you look now?
an all arounder? No. He just a different build. Kind of looked like an Elway type.
Yeah.
Had a John
Car
Elway vibe to
salesman.
him. Yeah, very much so. And so his locker was next to hers, coincidentally. Just that, and it always was like that. But when I would go to her locker, because I knew when she had to be there, he was always there, and he was chatting her up.
He was like, "What's up, tiny pussy boy Ludwig?"
You know, and when I came, like, you know, she'd stop talking to him and talk to me a bit, but then I'd started coming by, and they were like really in the conversation.
It's PBL.
He's like leaning, and he's like, "Oh, what's up, Ziggy
Hey.
Sidekick?" Anyway,
You've been dropping some killer COD commentaries lately, bro.
And
Dude, you
eventually,
only turned one way the whole game? Like, yeah, like surely for a certain time you turned it that way. You gotta get the new right?
anyway, I'm talking to Sam, so if you could scram,
Mitch
little guy.
was talking to Sam, and I felt like I started third wheel in the conversations.
Yeah.
I started to lose a bit of trust in Sam, and I started, because I didn't know how to deal with that at the time, but I was like, I just will stop talking to her.
While you
Yep.
were dating,
I'm gonna stop going to her locker
Yep.
while we're still dating.
Yep.
I'm going to let her realize what she did wrong and how she hurt me by talking to Mitch so much.
This is good.
What actually happened is we stopped talking
yeah.
altogether, broke up. Guess who Sam started dating the next month?
No.
No way.
Mitch Frick.
No
Wow.
fucking
They
way.
date for the next 4 years.
Dude, pardon my language, but these hoes.
They go
You know what I mean?
to
That's
both
not
each
these
other's proms.
No,
Wait.
Ludwig
So
tried to employ BPD tactics and it failed miserably.
beyond high school, they were dating.
They dated. She went to college. I think they stayed dating, and then he went to ASU. I think
He
became.
went to ASU?
Yeah, we went to the same college together.
Bro, that's
wait, I
crazy.
remember
MF?
Mitch.
Yo,
Oh,
bro, dude, that guy was a ledge.
Ledge. He was
Also-
a ledge.
Oh my
He
god.
was so much taller than you, too.
He was fucked up, bro.
He was a lot funnier,
Rushed
too.
for the same frat I did. I think he might have joined it as well.
No, I don't
No, he
think-
didn't.
No, he didn't do that.
No, he wasn't really. He's kind of
I don't think
anti-establishment.
Mitch was.
Mitch was way cooler than a frat.
Anyway, I don't know why you guys are on Mitch's side now. He broke up with her then.
Well, because he was a ledge.
Yeah,
He was hot.
I think he
was
started-
hot.
I mean, the thing is, like, a guy like Mitch, you set him loose in a place like ASU. Shit,
Yeah.
bro. It's
Can't
like a
hold him
buffet for a guy like that. I think that what we learned today on the yard is that sometimes you strike out, but it doesn't matter when you strike out.
I never struck.
What I learned is that I should have trusted Sam and that I shouldn't have changed who I was because I was insecure about Mitch.
You also should have approached her with your thoughts and your feelings. But you're a kid and you don't know what to do. And
Why don't you
also,
start with your
it
shit?
sounds like Mitch was a way better fit.
Mitch was, I mean, he had a Beamer.
He had a Beamer. They dated for 4 years. You can't put up numbers like
He got a
that.
superlative for best car.
That's crazy.
I know.
That's such
What
a
a lame-
lame superlative.
I know, but he got
Jesus.
it.
Imagine saying that to someone you meet as an adult.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I got best car when I was in high
He
school.
had best car, and then the girl with best car was someone whose father owned a dealership.
Yeah.
That's the
That's
best
cheating.
car in high school. Is just like, oh, your parents were rich. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Richest parents.
Richest
That'd be
parents.
a harder title, honestly. Because then it's just true. Yeah.
If I pee in the basin, will it flush?
It flushes with pee power.
Yeah, and then pee comes out because it
You
uses the
pee-
water in the tank to fill the
You
toilet.
pee hard enough.
What if I pee hard enough in the basin?
What do you mean? Pee
I'm
hard
thinking
enough.
about how to fix
You
it.
need PSI.
You
What's
need
your
to-
pee PSI, you think?
Really, really powerful. But if you force a little too hard when peeing or pooping, you can have shit enter your glands in your ass, which can lead to
What?
a death.
Sepsis.
Sepsis.
What? Really?
Yeah.
That
You
seems like a
shouldn't
problem
force too hard
you
when
might
you
deal
shit.
with.
That's why getting shot in the gut is bad for you.
I forced
because
every
poop
poop
goes in you.
for my entire life until this year.
If you force it too hard, it can just squeeze through stuff where it shouldn't go, like a fucked up gusher, something.
Like a fucked up gusher.
Yeah,
How's it like a gusher?
because if you squeeze it really hard, it might come out not the hole you're hoping it does.
What?
It could pop out
I
the
felt like a
side,
bad
You're not
feeling in
good
my
at
heart.
analogies, are
like
you?
a beehive
You can't-
without a bee.
You can't really get there.
Beehive no bees. What's that?
Beyonce.
It's like taking trend but through a suppository.
Nothing wrong with that. Do you want to start trend together, guys?
Thank
Yeah.
you for watching the yard.
No, it's not over. You're kidding me. You're
I
joshing
think
me.
it most certainly is.
Zipper didn't give us a thumbs up emoji.
I think we're maybe we're at an hour 28.
Not
Oh,
quite.
Wow.
You trying to cut short?
No, I was
You
trying to
trying
cut
to cut
short.
and run?
I have to pee incredibly bad.
You're always trying to fucking.
Where are you
Where are you
trying
gonna pee? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna pee in the toilet that works, not the basin.
We have to find out. Even if it wasn't one of us, Someone pooped in that
It
toilet.
might have been one of the contractors.
I know.
Not like even one of Caitlin's
we need-
contractors. One
I-
of the contractors that worked
we
on the
need
bathroom.
to find out.
We don't need to find out
We
if
need
it's
to-
one of the
we need to
contractors. We
punish
just got to
them.
eat it. We're not going to punish a
need to-
We
contractor.
call the cops. We gotta call the
What?
cops.
We're gonna make them do
Ever since you
blueberry
met this
blast.
clown, you got a little weird
They
about.
left it disconnected. I'm so confused. Why is it disconnected?
Yeah,
Look,
why is there no water in
This
there?
is an issue we
Can
got to
you just
figure
turn it
out
on? We tried that.
in the off hours. It's not. It's very clearly.
What if
not
we all
plugged in.
poop in it together and make like a super?
Stack super poop.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yo,
stop! Please
we
stop.
probably like it probably makes some sort of healing serum.
we can
Man.
make a guy. That like spawns from it,
Yeah.
or it would probably just become a zombie spawner.
Something would be alive. In
I'm
there. It'd be, like, there'd be
thinking.
organisms.
Look, it's nearing the amount of time in there where if we leave it much longer, it will become a guy.
No, unless we put torches all over it.
The Minecraft spawner.
It's like Minecraft.
That's a dud draft.
Also, I didn't say that we haven't talked about this at all, but I met our moist moguls.
Oh yeah.
I met the guys. I
How
went to
was
Dallas,
meeting
Texas.
the guys?
Great. One of them is a username squatter, which
Oh.
I didn't know existed.
Yo, hit
until
my
I met
bio.
him.
OG usernames. $100 min.
He has a bunch of usernames in games, and he sold one of them for like 10 bands.
So he'll like get on a new game that comes out and
A
be
new
like
Heatness
he'll
comes
be
out.
like Sacred One.
No, he'll be like Sasuke,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
copyrighted shit.
the chosen one.
Super Mario.
This was a
Kahlua.
really big thing on Xbox Live. You'd queue and someone would have the name like pencil sharpener, and you'd like click into their bio and it'd be like, I sell OGs, like message me. And then he'd have like iPod Nano and like
I got James Bond.
they
fire
would,
sale on
They
James
would just
Bond.
be like things that like might be in the dictionary but aren't necessarily
It's like
desirable.
.com era squatting.
Yeah, like Coca-Cola.
username squatting.
Dude, imagine you had Coca-Cola and to this day you still fucking had it. That'd be so money.
They
That
can take it
happened
from
with
you.
one of them, right?
They can take it from
Yeah,
you?
they own the rights to the
No, they
brand.
can't take it from you if you have power of attorney.
Nope, it's
I
not,
wish
it's
you knew
not
the
true.
truth because it's really
If you
interesting.
own no,
This-
I know the truth. If you own the rights to the copyright, like the name, you can just take it. You can just ask Twitter to.
No,
No,
this
no,
is
I'm talking about
Twitter.
domain.
Coca-Cola sends fucking
Coca-Cola.com.
some Rushdown Revolt a C&D for their name back. You think Rushdown's gonna fight that?
There's somebody, and I forget the story, so this is a bastardization, who owned a domain for a huge company.
Oh, this is the Burger King one.
Maybe.
Borgor King.
And they like offered to buy it for pennies, and he's like, no. And then they offered a little more, and he's like, no. And he said maybe some big sum. And then he never cracked. And then they just switched. They just used a different domain entirely.
And they
The
just
Burger King one
live with
is
that?
literally the Burger King in Australia.
It's Hungry Jack's.
Hungry Jack's?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there was a
Oh,
competing
different
Burger
Burger
King.
King. Yeah.
But this is just a domain that someone owned. I'd have to look it up.
I love the idea of being such a guy who's like, no, it's funny that I own it. And
Yeah,
I
it's like
clearly-
Ludwig. It's like Ludwig on Twitter.
Yeah,
The guy that says "fuck you." It doesn't even reply to a message for what you say, 20K.
50.
It's like when you see
Fucking hell.
50's crazy.
You know when you look at those mini like old houses in the middle of like a downtown area around a bunch of like modern buildings, and it's just some dude that just refuses to sell his property
Yeah.
even though it's worth millions of dollars.
He's like, no.
Yeah.
Mikey, our buddy Mikey, paid someone for his
cheat.
Twitter at.
I can't believe he finally got it.
He
It took
finally got
so
it.
long.
It's a Cinderella story.
Look up the Up House in real life.
No, it's a.
What's up, house?
He's gonna get got.
No.
Your
Did you
car
see
explodes
they did this on
outside.
Discord? Did you get your Discord handle?
Yeah, I got Ludwig.
Nice.
I don't have the option.
I don't have it either.
Are you Discord
Oops.
partner?
Yeah, no,
No.
I'm Nitro partnered.
It's only Discord partners right now.
Why did Aiden get it?
Ah,
He
Why
might be
is he a
Discord-
partner?
I don't know, maybe he's a partner.
I'm a
Are you
partner.
an influencer?
Yeah.
Tell
man.
me what to buy.
They paid
What'd
me
you get?
big
Did you get
bucks.
Aiden?
Aiden Calvin, man.
You didn't watch Aiden?
You tried
I just
Aiden?
want the same handle on every
Oh,
site.
you didn't
Aiden
try
Calvin.
Aiden?
No, I didn't want Aiden.
That's crazy. It's so OG.
It is
So
OG.
cool.
You could have sold it.
I could have.
You should have gotten Aiden Ross,
Aiden. Oh,
like his actual.
yeah, that would have been good.
And then you would actually get insane DMs.
Yeah.
It'd be fucked.
I would
up.
like Aiden Ross.
What do you want, Ludwig? What do you want? What is it,
I
boy?
wanted Zipper to pull up the Up House.
The Up House?
Zipper doesn't like you.
He doesn't fuck with me.
We have been talking to Zipper a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck?
Oh, this is
There's a giant mall that they were trying to build. There's some mega construction, and they bought up every lot in the block, and except for this old woman's house.
where is
And
it?
she refused to sell it. fuck if I know, in America somewhere. And she refused to sell it, and this is what it looks like.
It's so
Or
funny
that's
to
what it looked
refuse to
like.
sell it and then make it the up house.
That is kinda weird.
Like, no, I need the movie house.
No, this is before Up.
This is wait. Oh, it's
why are
based
there-
on that.
Up is based off that house.
Oh,
Okay, that's tight.
Yeah, dude. I the reason I remembered this is you can see it when you might have seen it when we flown in. There's one on the Narita Airport property. There's this guy who has just refused to sell his house. It's this tiny little plot that is fenced off in the middle of Japan's biggest airport,
That's
and it's
tight.
just and he just
That's
will
tight.
not sell.
You know what? Maybe homeowners are the true heroes. Not only homeowners, but people
Yeah.
who own property.
And
Landlords.
only them should be allowed to vote.
I think that's
I
a
was
really
thinking
good.
Don't
about
say
that.
only.
It's like
Really
that
smart.
should be a
They or
wealthy
them.
property owners. They have the most
I'm
on
not
the
picky.
line. They have the most at stake, Ludwig.
Because Ludwig, do you think that Land Rovers? Do you think that landlords are brave or super brave?
I would like to give a big shout out to our brave Mujahideen landlords.
Squatting on Afghan territory.
Keep fighting the good fight. All right, I gotta piss super bad.
He doesn't want to be on the podcast anymore. This is the last episode.
We have
Episode
a-
100
we
will
have-
feature
we
no
have
Ludwig.
We have
You
a
just have to-
bonus
you
episode
just have to
coming.
pee?
I have to pee really
Is
bad.
that why you're checked
All
out?
right, like go pee.
I told you to pee.
I need your
Go pee. I'll do
focus
the
and
outro
energy.
for you. I'll do the
For
outro.
Nick
primo.
will do the outro.
Save your focus and energy will be here for
My
the primo.
focus and energy will be here.
Hey
in the premium
everyone, so
episode.
we have a Patreon. We do a bonus episode every episode. If you like this and you want more, you go to patreon.com/theyard and watch this.
And
Keep
if you
going.
watch every episode in a row, you'll get a phone call from Ludwig
yeah, they'll call
His
you.
real number.
saying
And he'll
congratulations.
say, this is what you have to do to be a streamer like me.
And you can sublet the guest room in his home with him and Cutie.
All right, everyone.
And she'll
enjoy,
be fine with it.
Enjoy your day and enjoy your play, but don't enjoy what you say.
He's working on it. Doug, I don't care how old it makes me sound.
I
I'm
used
so
my
funny.
old employee card to see if it still gets free coffee.
Boom.
And I'm like,
can I get free coffee?
coffee?
Is that a Benny card from 2013?
No way, dude.
And then it's just
And
Aiden
that's you
bouncing
sipping,
with
walking
giant
away.
breasts.
What?
At
Wait,
the
wait,
end. You
wait.
stitch
What did
it.
you say?
You stitch.
With
You
what?
stitched the video with what?
I'm not gonna do the joke where I